Not a problem. I'm going to mute my mic.
Well, at least I can see the stream. Well, at least I can see the stream. And I can hear my voice coming through, so that's a bonus. At least I can see the stream. And I can hear my voice coming through, so that's a bonus. At least I can see the stream. And I can hear my voice.
I've been trying to sit up and watch your first edition stream, but woman usually keeps me busy.
Yeah, I mean it's out there on YouTube. We actually just finished our campaign last session. They defeated Vecna.
Oh.
Well,
all things.
I don't want to say they defeated him. They prevented him from becoming a god. And so it was the whole first edition adventure. If you've ever seen Die Vecna Die.
Oh yeah.
But he.
I started in '79 with the basic edition.
The king is here.
Cool.
You can hold your applause.
I will. We will hold it for a long time. So.
But not my breath.
Yep. So it is. It's right at 7:30, but I mean, I'm gonna delay actually launching the stream for a couple minutes.
Did anyone else say that they're coming in later or something?
Monkey did.
Okay.
Monkey said he's getting his hair cut. He's the only one, so we're gonna have at least 3 of us. So I haven't heard from Ragnar, so I'm not sure what Spartan's doing, but hopefully
I'll check on him.
Yeah, I'm just going. I was late getting into everything because I couldn't get Forge to run. Every other game would launch, but I kept getting a timeout from this game.
I didn't see it. I didn't have my phone on me, and I was playing a cooperative Stellaris game with my friend.
That's all right. I'm not worried about it. So.
Oh, looks like that got his attention.
Speak of the devil.
I was on the call.
Speak of the devil.
It took you 3 days, Spartan. 3 days to notice that.
Notice what?
Your name.
I did. I was like looking at the chat and I'm like, what the fuck?
All right. All right. I'm going to launch this thing. Let's see if we can get it going.
I know I spent some. I know I got a bunch. So I'm gonna set myself at 5,000. You go with that?
I don't care. You'll never use it all.
You'd be surprised. 5,000 bag of holding. The new setup is nice.
I kind of like it.
Okay. Oh, all right. I like this. Oh, my macros are on there? Game settings. Collapse it. How am I encumbered now? I thought we fixed this thing. Okay, just minor encumbrance. Or is it still waiting the horse? Nope, I have the horse set to no wait, so. Okay, it looks like it's actual encumbrance now.
All right, we are here. We have made it. Welcome, everybody. Nobody move. Nobody touch anything. Just hang out. All right, we're just going to sit here and nobody's going to move because every time I do something, shit breaks. So I don't want to touch anything. But give me a sound check for the players. I want to check to make sure that it's coming through on the stream, please. Check for the players. I want to check
Testing,
to make sure
1, 2, 3.
through on the stream.
Yo, what's up, boys? It's your boy Spartan. Yo, what's up, boys? It's your.
Right, we got you. It's up. I like it. What's
Hello,
up?
1, 2, 1, 2. How's it going, everyone?
Yeah, looks like we're doing all right. But anyway, welcome everybody to tonight's episode of Agora Quest, our Heroes of Kreistrich 5e edition. For those that are new here, welcome. If you're old hands, welcome back. It's been a couple weeks because we missed our last session for whatever reason, and then we couldn't play. A lot of times, if I miss the game, I wanted to go. Hey, we'll just go play on our off week, but people couldn't make that either. So that's the upside to every other week is it's a little slower paced. It gets me a little more time to make sure I'm prepped and all that stuff. But the downside is if we miss a week, it's like fucking forever. And it's like I can't remember what the hell we did. But I kind of remember. So let's talk about that. But before we do, don't forget if you're watching the stream, you earn tokens. You can trade those tokens in. Hey, Excel, appreciate you being here, boss. You can trade your tokens in for Nat 1s or Nat 20s for your favorite player. Those are good for the game session that you grant them only. However, if you want to help support the stream as well as a player, for every 200 bits you cheer, you can grant advantage to your favorite player, and those do carry over from stream to stream. I'm trying to find where all my notes are. I'm like, damn, dude, where did you put everything? It's like, oh, here we are. Okay.
Did you check under the table?
Yep, I found it. It's under the table. And like I said, those do carry over from stream to stream if you grant advantage to the players, because we definitely appreciate the fact that you're spending your hard-earned coin to help support the stream. And I will say this, as I always say, for every penny that you guys put into the stream, it goes right back into the stream in some way, shape, or form. Typically in the form of hosting services, content, etc., etc. But with that said, as it stands right now, Ragnar has an advantage. Tarikas has 6 of them, and I, your humble DM, have a advantage as well. And those advantages can be used back to back to back if you have them. For example, Tarikas has 6, so he could roll and use one of his advantages, and if he fails again, he can use another advantage, and it's just not a one-time thing. He can use them as many times in a row as necessary to get the roll outcome that you're looking for. Also, obviously, we're always looking for supporters in the form of subscribers, but if you're not the kind that likes that, if I subscribe, then it auto resubscribes me, and I don't want to have to go back in and figure out where I have to go to tell Twitch that I don't want to continue to subscribe. I just want to do it for whatever. We have a tip jar. I encourage you, for any content provider you like, if they have a tip jar, use that, because all that goes right to the stream, as opposed to Twitch taking their cut. And the only cut that gets taken off of a tip is the processing fee that the content provider uses. For example, I use PayPal, and somebody donates, it goes to PayPal, and PayPal takes like a 1% or 2%, whatever. As an example, Nilo graciously donated us a tip a while back, and it took like $1.30 something out of it, and then I elected to take an extra $1 out to get it that day instead of having to wait a couple days, because that's just how I roll. But yeah, I encourage you to do that if you're not one that wants to resubscribe. But regardless, if you haven't clicked that follow button, please do. I always try to get our follower numbers up. We're slowly but surely creeping. We get one every once in a while, but make sure you're out there spreading the good word. If you live in a big city, get a bunch of leaflets, go to the top of the tallest building you can find, and just throw them out a window, and then everybody will get one.
Make sure you form them onto paper airplanes so they fly
Yes.
really far and poke eyes out.
Yes. Well, I don't know about poking the eyes out, but yeah, man, we want to get crosstown action going on. So yeah, so cool. So anyway, last but not least, if you are a fan of Greyhawk, like we're fans of Greyhawk, all of our games are set in Greyhawk. Encourage you to go check out the Greyhawk Creatives team page. That's twitch.tv/team/Greyhawk Creatives. But if you can't really remember all this, because there's a lot of stuff to remember, just hit !socials in the chat. And it'll tell you everything you need to know about who we are, where you can find us, whether it's out on X, formerly known as Twitter, YouTube, our Discord, whatever, man. It's got all the links on there, as well as to the Greyhawk Creators team page. I encourage you to go check them out. So, with that, let's talk about where we were. Our party, having finished up their eradication of the humanoid creatures led by a rather sizable frost giant, they eradicated them from an old ancient temple dedicated to the god Therisden that was discovered by a gnome community in the Yabble Mountains south of Perrinland. The party had been down there previously doing some exploration and stuff, looking for the lost lair of Igwil, the Witch Queen, because allegedly she had some artifacts that would be useful to help Ragnar and his family find the lost seat of power for the Kund clan. So the party had been down there and they did all that. And then they came back and they did stuff with the artifact. Unfortunately, they were unsuccessful, but the time still marches on and the party still has to do their thing. And a contingent of gnomes met the party in their town of Exag, which is Ragnar's hometown. So they came to Exag and they asked the party, hey, we saw you guys down there. We heard what you did. Would you mind coming back helping us out? And so the party went down and they helped out the gnome community and they eradicated all these humanoids that were forming a rather large force near the gnome community. And so in the process, they lost their companion, Hygel, who was actually from the gnome community, but he got a little greedy and tried to do some stuff that he probably shouldn't have and ended up getting blasted into infinity. Literally, his entire body was ripped to thousands and millions and billions of atoms that just got sucked into the void that was Therisden. So they lost him, but on their way back, they met a new friend, AK, as we call him, as they stopped in a small little wayward town known as Rosenkreuzstadt. And there AK had come to visit a friend of his, and all of them arrived at the gate to find that the city was closed because there was some tomfoolery going on in the... all right, Agora, appreciate that. Monkey has been granted a nat 20. So the party was in Rosenkreuzstadt, and they discovered that there were some sentient plants that apparently were attacking the townsfolk. And it just so happened that the individual responsible was AK's friend. Let me see. I'm sure I still have some of these session notes available. The AK's friend, Matt B. Bilson, was a druid in this town, and he was well known for his mixing and matching of plant flora and fauna and stuff to kind of make new species, whatever. Well, apparently he created or happened upon something that actually ended up creating these sentient plants. And he went batshit crazy, essentially. And he was he wanted to control these plants. He wanted them to be under his full control, but these first ones that he created were not. So he perfected it, and he created ones that were under his control, and they were a little deeper, darker, and they were the ones that were actually killing the local townsfolk. So the party went in and did what the party does and managed to stop Matt B. Bilson, but before they could completely stop him, he escaped. And so the party received the rewards from the mayor of town, or from the captain of the guard in town, and have decided that they need to get back to Exag because they had some items that they had contracted to be made, and so the plan is to head back to Exag, and eventually the party wants to head back to their home base of Kreistrich, where this entire series of adventures actually began, where the party first formed to begin exploring in Paranland. They were all brought to, or they all found themselves in this small little former mining community known as Kreistrich. And now that it's post-war, that community was trying to rebuild itself. So the party kind of went there looking for work, and one thing led to another, and now they find themselves on this grand adventure known as life throughout the land. In that time, they just as a sort of a backstory for those that are new or those that may have forgotten, the party's original quest actually centered around an item known as the Sturgeon Blood Totem. And that totem had been used by ancient sorcerers to sort of subjugate the people of Paranland. And somebody was trying to put it back together. Well, the party wanted to destroy it, but they discovered through research that the only way you could destroy it was to put it back together first. And so they did put it back together, and they brought it to the place where it was formed, and there was a ghostly apparition of the original sorcerer Sturgeon Blood, who had created the totem, and essentially gave the party the choice. You can be the ones to control that power, or you can destroy it. And so after a little bit of thought, Nilo destroyed it. But they have since discovered that the power of the Sturgeon Blood totem was actually holding many ancient creatures at bay. And every so often, something happens, pops up, occurs that seems to be related to the Sturgeon Blood totem. And so things like a demon possessed Nilo's sister. And that demon was apparently, when they discovered it, it was an ancient, I don't want to say lackey, but at least a lieutenant general or some kind of a henchman of Igwilb the Witch Queen. And they discovered an old temple that had demonic forces in it. Rumors have been going around that elves with skin as black as pitch have been seen below ground. In fact, the party actually saw some. What were thought to be legends are actually true creatures. There is a dragon that has come to be, that has sort of taken up root in the eastern peaks of Paranland. So all of these things have been slowly festering and going on. And so just keep that in mind as the underlying current of events that are going on in Paranland as the party moves their way about these lands. But with that, we find ourselves, as I said, in the town of Rosenkreuzstadt. The party, it is in the morning hours, has elected to begin their trek back to Exag. And that is where it is I should say that is where we're going to start tonight's episode. It is, if I am not mistaken, the 21st day of Patchwall, which is a star day. The 21st day of Patchwall. It is an autumn day. The temperatures outside are in the morning are in the upper 30s and low 40s Fahrenheit for those that care. Because if it was upper 30s, low 40s of Celsius, it'd probably be a little warm. But yeah, so that is where
I
we.
mean, not really.
I don't have the calculation, but if you tell me no,
It's a upper 70s.
Is it? I thought it would be a little
Yes.
hotter than that. Okay.
Yes, upper 70s, lower 80s. When it
Okay.
hits 30 degrees Celsius, everyone in Europe starts to die.
Okay. All right. I am going to really quick here. For some reason, my music went away here. So let me see what I had for that. Okay. Let me go back and find. I have to reload the. We go to atmosphere, heroic, and there we are. Okay. You find yourselves at the gates of Kreistrich, bidding farewell to the captain and those who were so kind to you and cordial, and at least they paid you for a job well done. Where is it that we wish to go, and what do we want to do en route? Anything? We're just gonna hit the road.
If I remember, we were like struggling to get back to our base, wasn't it?
Yes. So the goal was you guys were going to head back to Exag because there were some. I know Nilo at least. I can't remember if Ragnar did as well, but you guys had a couple of items that you had contracted to be made prior to your leaving Exag to go down and take on the temple.
I think it was Monkey. Monkey, you just got here. Do you remember if you ordered an item in Exag? I believe it was.
Yes, I did.
You and Nilo, because I don't think Ragnar
Yeah.
bought anything yet, because I still have a decent kit right now.
Right.
Yeah, I bought some items.
Yep.
In
So
two places. The last city we were in, and then the one we started way back when, but we never gone back to it.
yeah. So yeah. So you mean Traft? Traft is
I
the
don't
city.
remember the name. I don't remember the name.
Do you remember what it was? Because I don't remember either.
It was a magical weapon of some sort, or a shield that was gonna give me something. Because I was debating because I didn't have any magic stuff, and so
You might have just gotten a +1 mace.
yeah, you were saying something about it was gonna take like 3 weeks or something.
Yeah, that sounds like a +1. As I was doing the same thing with my sword, I was getting a
Yeah, because I was the only one
+1
doing
sword.
it. Someone else was doing something also similar. I can't remember exactly what it was.
Was it a +2 sword?
No, I would never.
+2 sword would have taken too long.
Not
Yeah,
only
but
that, I
+1
wouldn't do
it
it. I would not do a +2 to be made. +1 would be the best you can have made in my world. Anyway,
Yeah.
so.
Okay. Yeah. Nah, that's what I did. Yeah, it's like, because the dagger is nice, but it doesn't fit the character. I wanted the sword to go with it. So
I was just trying to get something to hit something with it if I had.
Does everybody have a steed? I know Nilo has a horse.
Yes.
I didn't know.
Except Akami is the only one that would not have a horse anymore.
Correct.
Actually, no, none of us have horses anymore. Remember, they all got killed. They all got killed.
Was that
about the dragon?
Was it?
Oh no, wait, no. I do have a new horse, PETA. I do have the new horse, PETA.
I was gonna say, did we get new horses after the dragon killed them?
Yeah, I know you guys.
It wasn't. No, a bunch of the horses.
There was an avalanche.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, and then after Silent Sentinel's character, I suddenly forgot his name. After he left, we came out to found the horses dead.
That's right. That's right. You guys had come out and you went, but you went back to Exag, so I would assume
we
you
went back to Exag. So yeah, we got new horses then. I know at least I got a new horse then.
Yeah, I just want to make sure. I mean, I don't remember 100%. So first of all, before we get anywhere, if you have not already done so, give yourself a long rest because you have had a long rest. I know a couple characters to me look like they're less than their max hit points. Oh, and you know what? I do. Ragnar, did you update your character to 9th level on D&D Beyond?
Let me double check.
Because everybody should be 9th level. However, I see Ragnar still showing 8th level on the Forge.
Oh, nice. There's a tick now to remove max HP, to not recover max HP.
Yeah. Well, I want to make sure that we get that taken care of really quick as a sort of a game mechanic before we move on.
So the long rest is the new day, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
it'll be a new day. Yeah, if you just let me know if you've
That's a short rest.
Just let me know if you've updated them or not.
Yeah, I just need to sign into my D&D Beyond. Sorry, you can keep going. I'll just tell you.
Okay,
when.
yeah, because that way, because like I said, I've got you as 8th. I just need to re-import you as 9th. All right. So, as you mount your horses,
Oh, that's why. Okay.
AK, I'm going to be generous as a DM, and if you did not have a horse, you do now.
Well, I think I was going to say we got enough money from the last one that we could try.
Yeah,
and buy
absolutely. You can buy, and let's do that. It's 25 gold for a riding horse, an extra 5 gold, so a total of 30 to include saddle, bit bridle, etc., etc.
Deducted.
As you mount your horses, even with fresh horses, moving at a normal rate, it's about a 3-week, not quite 3 weeks, it's about 2.5 weeks ride back to Exag. As we go, I am going to need to know. Why, thank you, my love. My wife just brought me dinner. So if you hear me, you know I've got hot food in my mouth. I'm going to need to know, first of all, I'm assuming you guys are going to be, if you can't get to a town, you're going to be camping. So I'm going to need to know what the standard order of watches is going to be along the way. Who is going to take first watch?
So first or last watch will be a comic because he is a wizard. Oh, is it 8 hours of full sleep or is it just 8 hours of rest?
8 hours of rest. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't subscribe to the you have to be like sleeping the whole time, whatever. No.
Okay. All right. Just
And if you're an elf, you only got to do half of that. So
4 hours of trance.
Yep.
Nilo will take middle of the pack.
Okay. So
He'll take middle of the pack.
So who's going to be first?
AK will take first.
Okay. And
I'll take third.
And then so Nilo will be second.
I'll take whatever need help with.
I thought it was only you that we'd have to worry about with that.
I know.
I guess it's worry about him too.
I know.
I got home.
I've
eating all day.
Whatever. You know what? I've
Sure.
seen the teachers' lounges. I know teachers eat all day long, nonstop. My son's a teacher, so he tells me all the inside stuff. So, all right. So if you, I know you just arrived, but if you did not see already, Monkey, you do have a nat 20 that was given to you by Agamran.
Agamran is my man.
Yeah, he used to be my man. I made him a VIP just because of the fact that how cool he was. But now I may have to just get rid of that. But that's okay. That's all right.
Thank you very much, Agamran.
Yep. So we have that. So you begin to move your way out of the the shadows of the gates of Rosenkreuzstadt, which now stand open thanks to what you guys managed to do for the town. And you begin to follow your way along the track road. And I say that road, the word road, loosely, as it is more of a sort of a dirt mountainy track. If you want, you can go to Crestable. It's kind of going back out of your way a little bit, because to get to Crestable, you have to go west a little bit. But then when you leave, you'll have to head back east. So it's up to you guys if you want to go to Crestable, or at the end of your 2 days, just stay. There's like a little fork in the road right before Crestable. You can kind of camp there instead of going all the way to Crestable, and that way you don't have to like go west and then head back east. But if you want to go to Crestable, the town, you're more than welcome to do so. I just need to know what you guys want. Each one of these hexes, by the way, is about 12 miles, so you can go about 2 hexes a day, give or take. Hey, nice, dude. Nice. Agomrin's my man. Everybody gets an advantage. Very nice. That means everybody, including me.
Good on you, man. Good on you.
Thank
We
you.
love you.
So that means Ragnar has 2, Tarikas has 7 now, and everybody else has 1 except me. I now have 2 as well. Sweet. Thanks, man. See, I used to love Agomrin, and I love him again. So appreciate you guys. Appreciate you being here, man. I don't know if you've been like kind of stalking in the background or whatever, but haven't seen you pop up in a while. Would definitely appreciate you.
He's been around. He's been watching both games.
Yeah, I mean I've seen them, but I just haven't like seen them. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? But I don't pay much attention to chat anyway when we're on the stream, because I got 2 screens here. One's got the player view and the other screen's got the DM view. So, but anyway, decisions, folks. What do we want to do? Do we want to go to Crestable, which is an actual town, walled city, if you will, that you guys can kind of hang out and sleep without having to camp, or do we just want to go ahead and go to and just kind of camp outside of Crestable, east of Crestable, a few miles, if you will? So that
you can import Ragnar, by the way.
Okay, thank you. So
I asked the party, which way should we go? Which is more to our liking? Most importantly, where do we have our weapons being made?
Well, you're heading to Exag, so that is way back to north where Ragnar is from. So I just imported you.
Trying to find it again.
Ragnar, I just imported you, and it still has you as 8th level.
Up there it is. Land of the
It
Coon.
shouldn't. I have 9th level on my.
Okay,
thing
well,
right now.
yeah. So it's going to take a little bit before. So I'll just sync it later. Just know that. Go ahead.
We have enough food and rations. We can just keep going east northeast to Buqueval.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if you follow the road, it'll take you all day to get to this little fork. If you don't follow the road, you'll have to sort of go overland off the trail, and it probably won't be till about midnight to get to Buqueval. Because because the road itself, you can travel 24 miles a day on horseback, and that's 2 hexes, right? If you go overland, then you're going to lose about a half a day. So you're going to have, and again, this is your choice. This is completely up to you guys. What you want to do. I'm just giving you, when and where you would arrive.
I don't see a reason why we can't just follow the road. The road is going to be easier. The road is going to be more populated, less likely to run into excessive dangers.
Okay.
Well, our horses may not be well equipped or manageable to walk through difficult terrain as we are.
Yeah, let's just take the road.
Okay.
Yes, I agree.
All right.
Perhaps
So
we'll encounter some friendlies.
So on the first day, as you guys arrive, I should say, as you get to the end of the day, you find yourself at this little crossroads. As you would expect, the road is well worn because there is heavy travel going in these various places, but it's just a dirt track. When you get to the main road coming in and out of Crestival, you can see that it is much wider, much more flat, much more well used as you find yourselves back in, for lack of a better term, civilization. But the first day is uneventful, and on the 22nd day of Patchwall, your trek continues as you head back to the northeast in the long, slow trek back to the city of Exag. Go ahead and, if you have them, remove a day of rations for everybody. As your trek continues, and by the end of the second day, you guys find yourselves in this small little walled town of about maybe 500 people, the town of Bulkable. Unless you guys have anything that you want to do, it is just a standard sort of a way station town of huts and buildings, and there's one inn and a couple of taverns and some way station stuff to handle the merchant caravans going in and out of Crestival.
10? How many days is it to Exag again?
It's going to be about probably 2.5 weeks, almost 3 weeks, probably 16, 17 days, give or take.
Okay, yeah, I should be fine. I got all those rations.
Yeah, I'm gonna be looking for some rations in this town because I just ate my last one.
Okay.
That and the horses are looking pretty tasty.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. You know what? We need to grab feed for the horses.
Well, not for this one. He's gonna be my meal.
Okay. Quick pit stop in Bookerville. Gonna grab 2 rations and 20 days of feed.
And we have to buy some saddlebags so the food can go in there.
Nah, I'm assuming that you guys have the saddlebags with the stuff, right? So that's part of your horse gear, right? All right. Okay, so I don't have the cost guide handy. But
I have them right here. It's in Beyond. I'll just grab my character.
Oh yeah, I have it right here too. It's like a silver piece for everything.
Yeah, whatever. So go ahead, and how much is that for?
Let's see, a ration.
Be like Chris Rock on that movie.
A ration is 5 silver.
Okay, that's for 1 day's rations, or was that a?
That's for, one ration is 5 silver. One ration is 5 silver.
Okay. So if you take 1 set of rations per day, so that's 5 silver times, let's say, 15 days.
Let's make
that's
it 20,
75. Okay, so 20. So that's 100 silver, which is 10 gold.
Feed per day is 5 copper.
Okay, so that's 20 days. That's 100 copper pieces. That's a silver piece. So if everybody wants to update their sheets with 20 days rations, we don't have to worry about encumbrance or anything like that. But that being said, as you guys continue,
30 silver total.
Okay.
For me at least.
Okay. I think that should be the same for everybody. That's 20 days of feed and 20 days of rations for everybody.
I already had 18 days of rations.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
You have a default. Oh, never mind. Let's make a new item here.
Yeah. For now, go ahead and make an item, but until then, after that, I'll drop them in for you guys. As you continue the next day, on the 23rd day of Patchwall, you guys continue. At the end of the day, you find yourself in true wilderness along the road. I need a perception check, please, AK, if you would be so kind.
perception. Here we go. Oh,
Nice. As you take your watch, you all begin sort of settling in and setting up your camp, getting your horses ready. As your other three companions begin to settle down, AK, you feel almost as if you're being watched. And then in the slowly deepening shadows, you can see two massive creatures lumbering in the dark, heading in your direction.
as in lumbering, do they look like they have a sense of what they're doing, or is it like dead?
Absolutely, they have a sense of what they're doing. You guys are actually right near where this bridge kind of crosses over a small ravine, and at the bottom of the ravine, there's this stream of water that runs, and you guys are just on the one side of this little bridge. It's been there for a while, but you absolutely can see that there are a pair of what you think are giants heading in your direction. I am going to need everybody, if you don't mind, to roll for initiative. Where did it go? Why did it not do that? Sorry. Why is it? I don't hear any music coming from my. Try a different one.
Combat hasn't started. Looks like.
Yeah, no, I haven't gotten it because I was just trying to. But you guys, I just need everybody to roll for initiative so that when I start combat, it'll have your initiative already rolled. To
Sorry, I stepped away for a second.
need you to roll initiative. And I'm
Gotcha,
trying to figure out why I don't have any. It's like it's not playing my. What the hell?
Oh, your battle music?
Yeah. Like it's not playing.
It's because we're so powerful.
I think that's. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, but I'm just kind of wondering. It's like nothing. Literally, nothing's coming out of the. Like, why is it not playing?
Huh.
Really bizarre. It's like it's showing that it's playing, but there's no actual like sound coming out, which is kind of like it's showing that it's playing. Kind of disappointing here, folks. That's okay. We don't necessarily need that. All right. Let's see. As we begin our combat, you guys watch as coming down out of the hill, you see. Oops. Why is it? Damn it. This is really frustrating. It still had everybody selected. All right. You watch.
Crap.
You watch as this large giant sort of kind of comes over and steps right toward the edge of the ravine on the other side. He picks a rather large rock up and tosses it.
Oh, do we really want to fight these guys?
As the rock comes clattering across, before you can get out of the way, AK, the rock slams into you. sending you reeling backwards a few feet with 23 hit points of bludgeoning damage as it strikes into you. And I really hate combat without music. Tarikus.
Dun, 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 dun.
Exactly.
But we can't back out of this now because he's already damaged our friend. So
No, Jeff, I was gonna pull out the Frost Giant's axe and I threatened. We took this from the last giant we killed and see if it was enough of intimidation from the back the heck up. But I guess that's not happening now.
how much damage are you?
I got 39
Me?
hit points left.
Okay, I'm gonna heal him.
Okay.
That's gonna be my action.
Okay.
Wait, do I do it now?
Yeah, we're in combat, dude.
Oh, I gotta get used to it, man. I'm first edition, you know.
Whatever.
Okay, here we go. I gotta get by him.
Why is my music not playing? I'm
Where are my
gonna
spells?
cry.
Bells. Hold on, it's not. I'm having to select everybody.
I
So
should
I'm actually
mention,
gonna do.
Sean,
I'm gonna actually do. Well, I'm actually gonna do bless.
I do not actually have my shield equipped right now.
It's okay. I'm gonna do bless on all.
So I need to change that actually. There it is.
I don't know why the other one's not playing, but
Am I targeted too? Okay, yeah, okay. All
No.
right, here I go.
I've gone and unequipped my shield, so I don't have the bonus for it.
Let's see my spell on here. Hold on, for blast, I can't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Blast. 4 slots. That means 4 people, right? Yeah. Cast.
oh man, it doesn't even have my effects going either.
Yeah, it did it.
It did the
I-
effect. I saw the effect.
Did you?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I see the thing, but I didn't see anything go up. Usually, when it has it on there, it has you
Yeah, I
like.
know it had a little spell effect. Go
Yeah,
up.
I think it's because there is a module that I don't have enabled because it said it wasn't the last version that it was compatible with was version 12. So I haven't enabled it yet, but I'm pretty sure it'll work for this one. But if I do that, it'll refresh the screen, and I don't want to do that. So
Yeah.
so we can I can get that later. All right, that's it for you, Nilo. You're up.
Okay. Real quick question.
Yes.
How often did I have to fight these guys in the past?
Stone giants. I mean, you saw them during the war, and you guys.
Okay.
I believe you guys actually.
No, we fought a bunch of
Yeah,
hill giants.
Well, no, not only that. No, you guys fought some stone giants when you were going down to Igwilv's lair the first time. There was a couple of stone
Okay.
giants that were down in the valley that you took on.
Were they resistant to fire attacks? I forgot.
You don't remember?
I do not remember, but she would. She's a soldier. She would remember something like that.
To your knowledge,
to
your knowledge, no, they're not resistant to fire.
Okay. So, I am on my mount, and my mount, I believe, has 60 foot speed.
Mm-hmm.
Why
So-
did it rain?
First I'm gonna give a loud whistle,
Okay.
and my owl, well, my dragon will fly over and fly by.
Okay. You watch as Nilo goes flitting in around the face of the stone giant. He's like trying to swat at her, but she's just too dexterous.
Ooh, actually, what's the range on that? Oh, that's 120 feet, right? Yeah, I got the distance for that. I will. Oh, Whoops.
Nice. As the firebolt misses.
A shame. Anyway, I will then move 60 feet.
Okay. 30.
That's too far. Here we go. Oh, actually, no. I am not going to move over there.
Nice.
I am going to be stuck on the bridge when it collapses.
As soon as you stopped there, I was like, oh, the next rock is going to be so nice.
No, it is not.
Was it for Nilo?
Yes.
AK, you're up, sir. AK, the rock had slammed into you. Had slammed into you, knocking you off your feet, and then you stand and stagger back up. This massive bruise on your left upper chest and shoulder from where the rock struck you.
I think it's time to strike back.
I like it.
Let's see. How do I make this work? Place summons. Oh, let's see.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm. What?
Am I able to contact my uncle?
The brownies were good, by the way. Not brownie. Go ahead. Banana bread.
Is he in this world?
He is.
Is he out of this world?
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out how to do this, so I apologize.
No
I'm
problem.
going to cast Bigby's hand
Okay.
as a fist to punch this damn thing.
Okay. So you just click the summon.
So go to my spells here. Bigby's hand. Well, it says I cast it, but I just don't see it. So
Yeah, so if you go into the chat, in the chat messages one, you'll see that there's what we call a card in there that describes what Bigby's hand is, and you just have to click the summon. So click summon. There's a little summon box at the bottom.
GM roll, self roll, public concentration.
Nah, it's up in the. Can you see the stream?
Yes, I can.
So if you see the stream, it shows the card that says Academy Fox, Bigby's hand, etc. You see that text. Well, in your version, in my version, you should see underneath that text that describes Bigby's hand, there should be a button that says summon and another one that says refund resource, but I think that's just for me.
Yeah, I only see refund resource at the moment.
Okay, so let me click then summon. You want, what color do you want it? Do you want blue, green, purple, rainbow, red, or
purple?
You want purple? Okay.
It's got a range of 120 feet, which he's at 105. So I was going to cast it right next to him and then punch him. Clench fist.
All right, so it looks like it's summoned.
Yep, I see it there now.
And so I don't know what you see on yours. But like I said, I've got it summoned, so it's out there. I don't know if you target him and then it says to make a melee spell attack. I'm not sure if it shows anything on your.
So to target him, I just got to click him, right?
Yeah, you just like right click. If you right click on it, and then you'll see there is a.
Yeah, see, I don't get anything when I right click on the giant.
All right, players, you're gonna have to help them because I only can do the DM version. I don't ever play, so I don't know if it's a different. How do you guys target? You can shift T. You can right click on the giant, and it should show you the.
I double right click. Yep.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it now. If you are clicking your own character, targeting yourself, you have to right click. You have to right click, and then there's a button to the right where it has multiple circles.
Yeah, it looks
target.
Target.
Yeah, that's how you target yourself if you're doing self effects. But if you're targeting anyone else, just double right click. If you're targeting multiple people, hold shift and double right click on them as if you're clicking files on a file opener, on the file window.
Okay.
Okay.
So, actually, I think I can. Let me see if this shows. I want to. Sorry, and I apologize for this because I've never had to like do it like this before, but I want to see if I can do this, because. All right. So now, really quick. So, AK, I have granted you ownership of the purple hand.
Okay.
So if you double click on the hand, it'll open it up like it's a token or on like a character, and then you can click clenched fist, and then it should work just like you're like swinging an axe or something like that, right? So if you like,
See if it works.
yeah, so just double click on the clenched, or I should say just click on the clenched fist, and it should open a thing that says attack or something like that. And see.
Yes. Yep. Clench fist.
Yep, you just click attack.
And there we go.
Unfortunately, it missed. You rolled a 3. So I'm not sure why it's a -5.
Why is it an eggshell?
What do you mean?
The material components is an eggshell and a glove, and all the 5e spell components, all the D&D spell components, are a pun.
Yep, I don't know. However, this is a constant. So we got it now. So you have control of that. So that's your Big B's hand there now. So whenever you want to attack it with the Big B's hand, that's it for you. Make sense?
Correct.
Cool.
Yes.
All right. Anything else from you, sir?
No, that would be it.
All right, Ragnar.
I think I only have enough movement to just kind of get to the bridge on my horse.
Yep. Well, the horse has 60 movement.
The horse can't dash, right?
The horse can dash. Absolutely.
I'm gonna have to dash to the giant.
You're going to dash over the... Okay, yeah, you won't be able to attack when you get there, but you can get there.
Oh, that's fine. I'm just gonna burn my turn to get over there. I'm gonna dismount here so the giant doesn't cleave my horse before it kills me.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna like hop off and then just move the rest of my way up to him.
Okay.
FYI, if he does, we're gonna ration it.
Okay. As you get over, you can move your token up to the giant if you will, if you want to.
I think my token got locked. I can't move.
Oh, it's okay. Go ahead. It's you can only move on your turn. I had to put it back on your turn. Okay. All right.
There we go.
All right. As you hear a roar coming from above you guys and lumbering down onto a cliff, you see another stone giant as he grabs a giant rock and slings it down to Nilo.
No.
Yeah, we're getting from bad to worse.
Ow.
Slam! As it slams into you, Nilo. Nilo, I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw. No, sorry. Give me an animal handling check.
Yeah.
DC 12.
Did
DC
it account
12.
for the bless?
Well, it's not. It doesn't do anything for. Nice.
Oh.
Nice. As the rock slams into Nilo, doing 31 hit points of bludgeoning damage, nearly knocking her from her horse. But her skill manages to keep her upright on the critter. As the giant on this side sees the dwarf come running up, and he swings his giant club. Let me see what they're... He gets 2 great club attacks. So the first attack on Ragnar misses. His second attack hits.
Ooh, barely.
Yep. For 15 hit points of bludgeoning damage.
Yes.
Tarikas, you're up now.
Okay.
Shit. I didn't realize there were one on both sides of this thing.
I
Yeah.
didn't see it until now.
Oh, you guys didn't see it? I saw it the entire time, but he wasn't a threat yet.
No, I didn't see it at all until now. All right. I'm going to attack the one that our Bigby's hand
Okay.
is attacking
Okay.
with a Toll of the Dead.
Mm.
Please don't laugh at me. I don't laugh at you. Oh, here we go. Telling me to do save D12 damage or save?
Yes.
Right?
No.
Save
Yep.
D12.
Yep.
Oh, it didn't save. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even see it. So actually, I should have rolled it, but that's okay. Go ahead and do
Well,
your
I don't
damage.
know. I'm just maybe we have to roll the DC 60 Wisdom save, baby.
Yeah. No, but the stone giant. Stone
Yeah.
giant passed it.
Damn,
Yeah,
these
he
dice
passed.
are rigged.
Yeah, these dice are rigged. Is it here for you, Trikas?
And then I'm going to I'll take my horse and there's a deep ravine, right? Oh, wait.
That's not like super deep. It's probably maybe about 30 foot down, and then there's a small river running at the bottom of it.
Okay, I'm gonna keep my distance over here
Kind of like the Colorado
Sure.
River in places. Snake
and watch
River.
my fellow people fight and assist who I need to assist, whatever that is.
Okay, Nilo Hundar, you're up.
My
Okay,
spider's I was gonna use my spider.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Oh, I can't move.
Let me go. Hang on a sec.
Yeah, because they swapped turn.
Yep, go ahead.
I'm gonna make him go over here.
He can't go across. He can't fly.
But he's gonna crawl down the thing. He's a spider.
Oh, okay.
There's water down there, right?
Yeah, there's like a river down there that he's gonna have to try to swim across.
Oh, he's a good swimmer. He's pretty good. I taught him everything he does.
I mean, technically, you don't even need to swim. He just hits the water and skitters across. But I hope the current's not strong.
Wait a minute, didn't he just web his way across?
No,
Spider-Man.
no. Just to be clear,
That's the wrong spider.
his movement is only 20 feet. So
Oh, I moved too far. So I can only go. How many? Is that
you
15?
can go 20 feet.
I can't see what that says. Is that 20?
It says 20. Yeah.
That's 20.
Okay, I'm gonna go under the bridge.
Okay, I got you. That's fair. All right, now Nilo, you're up.
Okay. Would it be equipping my shield be a move action or has to be standard action?
No, I will equipping your shield. I will give you as a free action.
Okay. So first, oop. There it is. Oh, I need to move a little bit farther over. Whoops.
Just hit refund.
I
If you-
just escaped. Ah. Okay.
All right.
I'm going to bonus action cast Misty Step over there.
Okay.
Okay, you need to disappear. Where's the templates at? Oh,
Oh,
thank you so much. Okay. What's the other one there? Okay. So over here, free action equip my shield.
okay.
Move action draw my dagger. So actually, I'm gonna just go there and stab him.
Okay. Nice, says your blade. You didn't have anything targeted.
Oh, whoops. Okay.
You can
So
target.
that would.
Yeah, just
yeah.
target. Yeah, that hits. Yeah.
Okay.
So just do that. You can just do the damage now. No. Nice. 8 hit points of damage. As the second swing slams into... Nice.
And then my dragon is going to fly over here,
Okay.
giving them advantage.
Yep.
Next person to hit that gets advantage.
Yep. Is that it for you?
Yep.
Ooh.
And there the dragon shall wait. The dragon is waiting on the ground, and it kind of gives a noise, little roar at the spider to come over to it.
Okay. All right. AK, you're up. If you use Bigby's hand to attack, you get advantage on this attack roll.
I am definitely using Bigby's. Let's see. He's still targeted, so I'm getting advantage.
13 misses. I'm trying to figure out why you're having a -5 on that attack.
I have no clue why I'm having -5 on that attack.
It's not showing me.
Does the stone dragon have a?
It's a melee attack. Do you have a -5 in melee?
No, I have a 10 in
Oh,
my own strength.
does the fist have a 0 in strength?
No, it's
has
got
a
an 8.
26,
Yeah,
which is
26.
+8.
Huh.
So I don't.
I am very confused then. I got nothing else.
All right, I am going to say you rolled an 18, and 18 plus 8 is a 26, so that hits. Let me see if it has something on here.
You can go into the edit for the details, and you can find the calculation in there and see where that -5 is being
Yeah,
added
that's what I was kind of looking for, but it's not showing me.
I wonder if it's a terrain thing. Maybe.
No,
in. No.
it's not even applying the plus. It's supposed to be. Well, maybe it doesn't give it because it's magic, so it doesn't give the strength on the attack.
I'm gonna ask GPT.
So actually, just so you are aware, attacking is a bonus action, so you can hit that as a melee attack. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what the hell. But anyway, you can hit that as NPC spell casting. So
I looked at that too.
attacks a -5. Yeah, so
But I'm
I'm
not doing it.
yeah, I think so for some reason it's applying this to it. What level?
At level 5.
You're a level 9 spellcaster though.
Correct.
Okay. Details, Sean.
Yep.
Fuck, Sean.
I can see where the -5 is coming from, but I don't know why it's giving it a -5. Because
is it a grasping hand or forceful hand?
No, it's the forceful hand.
Clenched
That's the
fist.
hitting one, the clenched fist. So here's the deal. I think it's because it's considering the hand its own little like NPC, so it's giving it a -5 on its attack rolls, even though it's.
Oh, that's how that works. Okay.
Yep, I just fixed it. So go ahead and roll again. Roll a new attack and see if it.
Alrighty. So let's see.
Okay, so it says that interactions with clenched fish might have resist effect due to size and strength of the creature.
Yeah, but I just think that. Yeah, so. It's a 0. I got rid of the -5, so that's I think what was happening. But I'm gonna have to figure out as far as the game mechanics go. This is the first time I've ever used this spell, so I don't know how it gets it. Regardless, though, you hit with a crit, so do damage.
Alrighty. Let's see.
Nice, and you max the damage. Why is it rolling like a...
I don't know.
What the hell?
Well, according to my sheet, it's 8d8, but
Yep.
It's
maybe-
rolling them all individually.
Yeah, but...
Yep, there's the last one.
Yep, that's hilarious.
What
I have no clue.
Yeah, all right.
Bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
You're gonna see D8s down there, right below the chat box.
Yep.
Hey, Sean. So I think that minus has to do with trying. That hand knocks down things to prone,
Yep.
and stone giants have, because they're so strong, they get a +6 against the prone.
Yeah, but that has nothing. So, all right. So let's add this up. The damage you actually rolled was 8, 11, 16.
28. Oh, that's the wrong one.
Yeah, no, just I'm trying to add these together. So somebody just add that together for me because my eyes are blurry.
28.
28 damage, and since it was a crit, you also do max on that. So 28 plus 64. What is that?
Oh, I looked at the wrong roll. My bad.
Oh.
64, 26,
All right.
80,
I apologize. I looked at the wrong roll.
90, 92,
All right, I'm going to go here. 8
or 94.
plus 3 plus 5 plus 2 plus 4 plus 2 plus 6 plus 7 equals 37 plus 8d8 max is 64. You did 101 damage to the giant.
Did you even use a fireball?
Hit me with a fucking rock.
as it slams into, yeah, or you could just do slice RD8. But yeah, it's rolling the damage, but it's just bizarre that it just took 0 off. I don't know how this spell is supposed to work, but that was your bonus action, so you can still cast a spell that's non-concentration spell, since that was a melee bonus action, I should say. So you can still do your actual action.
Is that thing still standing?
Mm-hmm.
Mother.
Fireball. Don't worry, Ragnar can take it.
I hate fire.
Oh, that's right. You're ice. That's right.
Okay, well.
So is it like a giant ice hand?
He's vanilla ice baby.
Ice.
Ice baby.
So he's targeted, so if I click on my magic missile, it should hit him with that, correct?
Yes, correct.
Alright.
Nice. How many missiles do you get as
12.
magic missile?
It should be 5. Level 5 should have what? 1, 2, 3. I can't remember. Jesus Christ. Why can't I not
It was
think?
3 plus 1 for every spell level above, and you said you cast that level 5?
No.
No, that one, I just casted a level 1 spell.
Oh, then yeah, that's gonna be 12 damage.
All right, so I'll take off another 8. Oh, I got it. I hit apply. Oops.
That the 101 didn't stun it?
No. All right. Is that it for you?
That is it for me.
Ragnar, you are up. As this fist slams into the giant, it does sort of ring his bell as you watch as several of its teeth go flying out of its mouth. Its whole side of its face appears to have been crushed by this giant glowing purple fist that suddenly manifested around its face. I like it. Oops.
That was cool.
What was that?
That was, he's raging. As you swing, but you miss. As your second attack comes cleaving in, the second attack slices into the giant as it bellows in pain. Nice.
That should be it. That should be my turn.
Okay. As that giant is not looking nice. As
Before the Giants go, I want to get your opinion on this. I can change the mastery of my weapon. Now I haven't been touching my weapon mastery because Nick, which for daggers only applies if I'm dual wielding. However, I can now change it. And if I use sap, it has disadvantage. However, I'm not sure if I have to take an action to change it. If I do, how long that lasts for. It never specifies. But if I can just change it when I attack, then I'm going to use the sap rule, which makes him disadvantaged to hit me.
Okay. Yes, you can change it during the attack.
What the hell? Oh, and
You're still
I
on the
have my
movement.
shield
thing.
out.
All right. As we get to here, make sure these. All right. As Nilo appears and attacks the giant, or tries to attack the giant but misses, the giant brings its massive club to bear.
And that is at disadvantage.
Oh. I didn't know we were retconning. Okay, that's fair.
I wasn't sure. Like, if I could, I would just, because I never bothered with it before until now.
All right. Regardless, they both hit.
Yeah, that still hits.
Yep. So
That was the 9th level feature I picked up from Fighter.
as the first giant club blow slams Nilo for 21 damage, as his second one comes in. And this one hits as well.
First went my luck, then went my arm.
Oh, nice! 28 hit points of damage as the club pummels Nilo.
I stay standing. Give me a moment. You know I'm gonna use it.
Oh, you're orcish.
Yep, because I did not die on that hit. I can stay standing at 1 HP.
Yep. All right. So Nilo is at 1. As we go to the next giant, as it is staggering, as it on its last legs attempts to bring its club to bear, slamming down into the dwarf as it hits with a 27, even though it'll be only half damage. Oh, look at that shitty ass roll.
I want that roll. Please
Yeah.
give me that roll.
All right. As the second club attack comes down, that one hits as well. That's a little better. 26. It should have only taken 13 though, so making sure. Yep, it only took half. Cool. All right. That is it for the giant. Tarikas. You with us, Tarikas? Did Tarikas leave us? All right. Skip Tarikas. Nilo, you're up.
Okay, that hurt.
Why are we skipping me?
Because you weren't answering me. I've been saying it's your turn.
Oh, been sitting here.
Dude, I've been
Okay,
saying
I'm
it
sorry.
twice.
Sorry.
All right.
I'm going to go ahead and get the spider going first. I'm gonna get him across over there.
Okay,
Okay.
you're not gonna hitch a ride with the dragon?
Yeah. I'm gonna try and do my best, and I'm gonna hit it one more time with
Hold the dead.
yes, sir.
Great.
Okay. Maybe my luck will change this time. Let's see. Okay. I guess you roll. Yes.
As he fails, is
I see. It's weird.
Why did Ragnar roll oh, that was you. Okay.
Okay. Damage.
Roll damage.
Are you sure you're targeting the giant and not Ragnar?
He is.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
As you slam the Toll of the Dead, it erupts around the giant. Oops, wrong one. It
Hey,
erupts
got a
around the
couple
giant, and you hear it scream, grabbing its head, and it drops to the ground dead, sliding down. Sploosh.
Whoa, 2 big bees.
Yeah,
Oh.
I accidentally dropped 2 of them. The other one was behind it, so
Or wasn't that my original cast that was behind it? I don't know.
maybe, I don't know. I think it was the second one. All right. Is that it for you, Tarikas?
I'm gonna.
Well,
move.
first of all, everybody make sure you deselect that giant that you were targeting as you move to the edge. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Is that it for you then?
Yes, sir.
All right. Barton, you're still targeting the giant. Make sure you deselect it. So we.
Gotcha.
Same way you select it. To right click.
Yeah, that fucking hurt. I will.
I don't ever hear Jacob cursed. I finally I have done my duty as a DM. I got Jacob to just.
Rare. It's not that rare, guys. All right. I did not expect. So first, my luck got taken away from a boulder hitting me in the face. From me barely dodging that boulder, which dropped out over half my health. Then he just broke my arm, and then he shattered, and then he slammed into my body. It's like, I'm still standing. How far is it from the edge of the cliff down to the base?
It's a 20-foot drop.
20-foot drop.
You don't have any more Misty Step?
I used it. Oh, I do technically have more.
Oh, you have the spell, right?
I do have the spell, yes. Make sure I didn't actually consume my spell when I did. Oh, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, no. All right. That is what, a bonus action? Yeah, okay. Stab twice.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no, he won't take damage from that. So. And he cannot reach.
19 hits. Nice. Nice. Another hit.
And damage.
Nice.
And then I will.
Okay. As you Misty Step the hell out of Dodge.
Can I Misty Step on top of my horse, which was where I would have been in order to Misty Step there the first time?
I will allow that.
Okay. And my horse immediately moves away.
Probably should Misty step. You should probably Misty step towards me so I can heal you.
Before I go any further, I need to double check. Second wind is a bonus action. I cannot use that. Okay. Actually, wait a minute. One additional action.
What
Can I action surge and second wind?
isn't action surge a bonus? Is that part of your bonus action?
No, it's just something I can do. Once a turn, I can take another action. Except magic.
I will allow. Yeah. You should be able to action surge and then roll through your. All right, Nilo now has 16 hit points.
Oh, that's better than 1.
All right. AK, you're up.
Alrighty. Let's see. Well, my hand can fly 60 feet, so let's try to get him towards where
Well, can a
he
hand
needs to
dash?
be.
No.
No,
Can you
Oh.
throw me with the hand?
Right.
I wish.
Yeah, right there. Yep, perfect.
Yep.
Right there.
So I'll just move that as the bonus action.
Okay.
Give him the finger.
Then, because I really don't want this damn thing to get that close to me again. Or, yeah, I seen what it did. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it is at disadvantage on its first attack. Again. Just assume that I'm gonna be doing that from now.
Oh, you're
Nope,
dragging.
I did not mean to click that, but that's a well. Yeah, next attack roll. Okay.
Nice.
Nice little ice storm on that motherfucker.
Nope.
And he failed his dexterity saving throw.
Does
You
he
want
fall
to-
on his ass too?
Creature takes
then-
2d10 bludgeoning damage and 4d6. So just click damage.
Let's go.
He is
Nice.
slow though.
Yeah. That's not,
25.
yeah. He took 25 total damage. Yep. And I had applied that.
Here-
No, he's not slowed.
It's difficult terrain.
Yeah, difficult terrain.
Yeah.
So he can't like move very far. All right, is that it for you,
That is it for me.
Ragnar?
Man, you're so mean.
What I do?
You're all the way over there.
Sorry.
Oh, crap. No one even threw me. I guess I'll just have to run it.
You can always mount up.
Is my horse still here?
Yes.
I guess
It's
I'll
just
mount.
lazily grazing at the grass.
Are you a grass?
All right. So
Horse?
I got a
You're
question,
on your horse?
Ragnar. Do you have a miniature horse?
You mean a pony?
I mean, surely you won't DJ Khaled this one, right?
I don't know what you mean.
yeah, your horse can get over there.
For those who don't know, DJ Khaled broke a freaking horse's back because he weighed too much.
Man. All right. Is that it for you?
Yeah, that's it for me.
As the giant screams in frustration as this ice comes pummeling down around him, as he grabs a whole little handful of this icy rock that is there now, takes aim,
Let's slip it out of his hand.
and
Did you roll with the
launches.
hand?
Oh, and it misses Nilo as the stone goes clattering past Nilo, just barely, but misses nonetheless. Tarikas.
Should I attack or should I heal y'all?
I think you should heal the guy that's got 1 hit point.
No, I have 16 now.
Okay, well, 16, yeah.
I'm gonna send healing.
I can't do that again until after we take a good long nap.
I will send some healing toward Nilo with my trident.
Okay.
That is my get out of jail free card. That is my oops, I made a mistake. Or I know I can kill him next turn move.
Mhm.
That is the do not stay and die move.
Okay, here we go.
You have dropped Nyla what twice now? Like actually had her taking death saving throws. I know you dropped her once with the Jade Giant,
Yeah.
which was when I gave her the Fey touched feat, because she died and came back. It's like oh, dreamed or some BS like that.
Click on the healing, man.
Yeah, I was saying it would let me do bonus, but it's not like it can let me do higher healing, but that's okay. Probably picked the wrong healing one, but it'll work for now.
Ilo gets 14 hit points.
Woo! Thank you.
Ooh, she's
Welcome.
all
That's
the
the
way.
one I get to heal at will. That one
Right.
doesn't cost me anything.
Yeah. All right, is that it for you?
Yeah.
Nilo, you're up.
Yes. First, my dragon is going to swoop through and give me advantage.
Ooh, it hits. Is that it for you?
Yeah. Now it is.
AK.
I have 120 foot of range. I don't need to be that close.
AK.
Alrighty now. Oh, we're gonna go in for a punch.
Okay.
Let's try
Hey, girl.
right into there. And then and do I have advantage at this?
No.
No, okay. Just wanted to check before I rolled.
Still hit.
Oh, baby.
I'll just have to add up the 8d8. I don't know why it's
Well-
minusing it.
I don't know. Public roll.
It's weird that it rolls them one at a time.
I have no clue why it's
15.
doing that.
17. 23.
23,
29.
41, or 31, excuse me.
31.
And then 10, 40.
Yeah, there's 17, 27. Oh, wait, hang on. That's 15, 16, 17, 23, 33, 41, 48 hit points of damage to the stone giant. That's pretty good rolls, man.
I like it. Throw a rock at me again.
So that leaves it. All right. That it for you?
That is no. We still have an action to use. And with that action, let's see if we. So there's a lot of stones by him, correct?
Yes.
Let's see. I don't think I'm in range though. From where I'm at, how can I roll or check range?
So if you click on the left hand side under token controls, you click the little person one at the top, and then in the second column, the third one down is a measure distance. You just click on that,
So sorry.
and then it'll let
Sorry.
you. It'll click.
Measurement controls.
Yes, just click on that, and then you just click where you want to start, and then drag your mouse while left clicking and then dragging your mouse. It'll show you the distance.
Nope, that's giving me some circle.
I think you did the wrong one. Hang on a sec. Yeah, no, you want to on the very top token.
Okay.
Yeah, not the
token.
second one. Yeah, the token. Now in the second column, you'll see a little
Measure
ruler,
distance.
little ruler
Got it.
thing. Yeah.
So let's see. Okay,
So
just
that's
out.
75 feet as in a straight line, right? So, yeah.
Correct. So if I wanted to move myself, I just got to click myself and then move it.
Yeah, but don't forget to. Right now, you're on the measure distance, so you have to click the little square on the top of the column.
Oh, there we go. So if I come up to there, then I should be in range. Perfect. I'm going to use Shatter.
Okay. Nice.
That's. Where'd it go? There it is. So it looks like it needs a DC 16 Constitution save throw.
And he rolls a 1, so he failed.
And then roll for damage. 13.
Nice.
And that rolled it all at once.
Yep, I know. It's weird. As you guys watch, as all the ice and rock that are all around the base of this giant suddenly explode in a firestorm of rock and rubble, it pummels into the giant and up into his face as it blasts. One of them happens to catch him right in the eye as it goes flying up into his eye, into his brain, and out the back of his skull. As you watch as his head throws back and he lets out a howl of pain and goes collapsing down to the bottom of the rock, rolling until he tumbles over the cliff, splashing dead into the ground below.
That'll teach him.
You guys sort of take stock and sorry, hang on a second. You take stock of yourselves as you exit the combat from the giants that tried to waylay you as you began to set watch. Anything that you guys want to do before we take a long rest?
I want to heal some of my companions here that are hurt.
Healing would be nice.
Yeah,
Hey.
yeah.
All right, let me I will put you in just a second. I had to refresh my game map because it froze.
It's okay.
But I'll put you back on the combat map so that you can.
Yeah, we are lenient.
I know you
Gentle folk.
are. Pokey little puppy.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't hear you. Well, I heard you, but I thought I was answering.
Sorry, dude. We're good.
I was like, what? Yeah, past man didn't even go.
All right.
Okay. Everyone gather around, hold hands, kumbaya.
Is this where you give us the tainted
Wait, are you
Kool-Aid?
injured too?
Yeah.
Okay, how much injury are we talking about here? How many hit points are we down, fellas?
Almost half.
Okay. Ah, you and I should have did the dialogue. I should have.
Just kept casting prayer of healing.
No, I should have gave him freaking the where I touch him and he gets half his hit points back,
So
or he can't get more than half his hit points back.
Oh no, Tarikas likes touching people a lot.
Touch myself whenever what? Oh, I was watching Big B's hand. I was like jealous.
Yeah,
And I didn't even use it as a clenching or a grasping hand.
I'm gonna have to figure out the mechanics on that and why it's doing what it's doing, but I'll get it figured out and we'll know next time.
All right, now I got everybody targeted. I don't think I need everybody targeted, but I'm gonna target everybody. Let's do a I think it's this one, 30 fear. Yeah, we're gonna do wait, how many spells do I have with this? Oh shit, I only have one. I'm gonna save that one for later. Let's do the big heal, the prayer of where is it? Prayer. Okay, I'm blind. So happens when you get old, folks. You're just like, what? Where? Where is my mass healing word, right? That's what prayer of healing is the one I'm looking for.
You know, it's easy. If you go to your spells, at the very top, there's a search. You start typing, and it'll filter all your spells to match whatever you're typing.
Oh, I didn't see that. You knew that. You didn't even want to tell me.
Didn't.
All right, here we go. Oh, it's second level. Cool. All right, let's cast it as 3 slots. Okay, I'm not injured, so I'll just untarget me and cast. Okay, healing.
On healing and roll. All right.
Okay, I did that wrong. Okay, let's do another one.
All right. Everybody got 12.
Because we're still down, right? A lot.
Oh, yeah. Well, not
Okay,
a
let me do this
lot,
again.
but a lot. Define a lot.
All right, let's do cast this one. Let's do it as a 3rd level. I would do it as a 4th level. That'll do it.
There we go. Everybody gets 27 back.
Yeah,
All
for
right.
some reason they give me bonuses.
Because remember, we already said it doesn't give you this mechanic, whatever, it doesn't give you whatever hit points you're supposed to get back. So, but you're maxed
That's
anyway.
right.
But you're maxed anyway.
Yeah.
Ragnar's maxed. Nilo is down 7. AK is maxed. Everybody's maxed except Nilo. Nilo's still down 7.
Okay, I'm gonna do Nilo. Let me in.
Ooh, Nilo.
know
That
what
you
that was.
actually you gave it to for some reason. There we go. Okay.
Wait, did you heal yourself?
No, I got it.
I didn't heal him?
No.
Oh
Everybody's
yeah,
up.
he killed himself.
No. Everybody's up. Everybody is maxed now.
Okay.
All right.
Let's not let that happen again, fellas.
As I said,
no giants alone.
as you guys take your rest, is that me? I heard something ringing in the background like my phone was ringing, but it wasn't my phone, so sorry. Squirrel. Everybody, give yourselves a long rest, please.
Okay.
As the rest of the evening is uneventful.
I'm gonna go. Well, before we take this long rest, did we go search these giants, see what they had on them?
You would have to climb down the relatively steep cliff face to get to the bodies that are laying in the slowly meandering river at the bottom of the ravine.
Anybody got some rope?
I do not.
I thought I did. Let's see.
I am not sure who all has rope or not.
I don't think I do. I can check. Hold on.
I have rope. It's just in my bag.
I have.
How much rope do you need, Sean? Because usually, like, they're in 50-foot increments.
Well, it's about, I want to say it's like a 20 to 25 foot ravine.
Oh yeah, so like anyone with one set of rope should be able to do it. We just need to have like a rock or something to tie it to.
Yeah.
No, I don't have rope myself.
I do, so Ragnar can tie a rope for you. Unless you want to trust the blind guy to, tie the rope.
Yeah.
I won't let you do it, but I actually have a decent survival.
That's funny.
Unless I roll a 7.
What are we trying to do? Just tie it off?
Tie a rope.
Yeah,
so they
easily.
can-
You're easy enough to do so. and you spend a little bit of time going down and checking out the giants. Both of them have these like sacks, what you would consider a sack. They use it as like a pouch hanging at their side. It takes you about an hour, give or take, in order to sort of sift through things. But you find things like old rotted meats, some cheese stuffs, food that you would consider full meals. They probably are like snack food or whatever. But in and amongst them, you do manage to find
So sorry.
two of them, or both of them, have a combined total of 150 gold coins, and one of them has a small ruby mixed in with some of the junk that you otherwise find in these satchels.
Perfect. Makes getting hit by a rock worth it.
These could be stone giant prisoners, like stone giants who were in prison. You might want to check their other.
Well, my other thought is that if they're here, do they have a cave or something close by, a little lair?
Well, where there's two, there's more, I'm sure, but unless they're two guys. Were they two males?
Yes. Give me sort of a everybody give me an insight check.
Okay.
Yeah. On what happened? Sorry, my grandmother called.
Just
Roll
you
for
guys
insight.
Yeah, roll for insight. Dang, look at you guys, everybody but AK.
Jeez.
Nice job, AK. So AK is extremely excited, although he's to get the coins in the ruby that you found as the treasure in their satchels. But other than that, he's still a little bit foggy, having getting thumped in the head with a massive
What's
stone.
the loot again?
150 gold in a ruby. But be that as it may, Nilo, you, Ragnar in particular, but also Tarikas to a large extent. While giants are not uncommon, typically they keep to themselves up in the hills and whatnot. Having them down in and around where they're on a trail of a trade route, a little unusual and maybe a little concerning.
Is there signs of a substantial like long-term camp?
Nothing that you guys saw around here. One of them was
Nope.
on one side of the bridge, the other one was on your side of the bridge. It's almost
dragon
like
will fly up and take a wide angle look.
All right, it's a little getting to be a little dark now. To be able to
doesn't care
see
about
anything, I understand, but I'm saying he can't see other than his normal 120 feet. Right? It's not like you can see for miles on end now.
Okay.
Like when you get up high, you can see. But flying up, it doesn't look like there's any encampments anywhere or anything like that.
Okay. Yeah, he had to go take a look anyway.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. Raldo does not see anything that would indicate a camp or something like that. It's these two are probably here. Maybe they're loners. Maybe they're scouts. You don't know, but there doesn't look to be any kind of an encampment. At least not in the immediate vicinity of where you guys were attacked.
And these are just basic wooden, stone, club, etc., etc. Nothing's fancy about it.
Yeah, nothing that you note.
Alrighty.
Well, give me an investigation check.
I'm decent at those. Not really, but I'll try anyways. Not bad.
So, as you guys were searching through the giant's bags and stuff, both of them do have what appear to be tattoo markings behind their ear, or a brand almost, like a brand or a tattoo marking behind their ear.
Would I recognize? Would this be
Looks-
a history check
yeah,
or
give me a-
profession check?
Give me a history check.
Oh, I definitely want
Okay.
that.
Is there a possibility that this would have been experienced at the breach as well, or no?
No.
Okay. So
Nice. So
that's a natural 20.
you immediately recognize that your sister had a similar marking on her. If not the exact same
Fucking
as,
hell.
if
She
not
just
the,
says as she's looking behind their ear.
if not the exact same, this one's more of a brand. Your sister was more of like a blackened tattoo type of a marking, but these are more brand like than, but they're the same shape and symbol.
I would like to stay in this area for the evening. We'll find another place to camp, of course, but I'd like to come back here in the morning when it's daylight to look around some more. This is the same brand that was on my sister.
More than glad to help you.
So
Tarikas, Ragnar, you have an issue with this?
Not particularly. It's not like we're in a rush to get back.
Yeah, I don't have a rush. I don't have an issue.
okay.
All right, then. I guess we'll look for a space that's not here,
Okay.
but close by, right? Raldo can go look.
Give me
afterwards.
a survival.
Survival coming right up. Oh, can I get some support from my friends?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and give you with advantage as everybody's going to be kind of looking.
Oh,
So it takes you a little while, but you do manage to find a little bit off the road on the other side of the bridge as it continues its way northward. But you guys go for maybe another hour or so, another few miles, and you find a relatively off the road in an overhang of some rocks and stuff in case the weather becomes inclement. But you manage to all take a long, much needed rest as you settle in for your watches. The rest of the day, or the evening I should say, progresses uneventfully. So everybody give yourself a long rest. And in the morning, you work your way back down to where you were encountered with the stone giants. The bodies still remain at the bottom of the cliff, but there are two small hordes of vultures already pecking at the dead flesh that sits down in the river. What do we want to do?
I don't want to leave that in the river. Do we have a viable way of getting that body up here?
Neither one of them. There's two of them that are down in there, and no, you do not.
Oh, that's gonna suck later. Okay. Oh well, nothing we can do about it.
is what it is.
All right. So Raldo is gonna take a look around. I am looking for beaten trail for travel trails, evidence of a campsite, or any particularly large cave opening that the giants would have used.
All right, go ahead and give me survival.
Okay, so Raldo does not help me with that from above. So
Yeah, Raldo still does not see anything that potentially could be.
all right. I'm going to use my advantage token
Okay.
for this. Okay, then. I guess we'll stick with that.
Yep. You guys search around. You can see that there are trails to be followed up in and around these hills, but
What?
what?
Oh, okay. I guess there's a reload thing because my dagger attack just suddenly rolled back up, and it's from 7 minutes ago. So it just must be a latency issue.
That's bizarre. Yeah. So anyway, as you guys search around, you can see that there are trails, animal trails, and stuff like that go into the hills off the beaten path. Working your way up the hill where the giants were on both sides of the river, you just don't find anything that looks like it could have been a camp or anything. It's quite possible that they traveled the entire day and had coincidentally arrived there at the same time you guys did. But if they were hanging around waiting to waylay somebody coming by, it doesn't look like it. It more and more resembles to you more like a couple of scouts or a couple of loners that have left their tribe and decided to strike out on their own just to see what the world had to offer. But you keep coming back to the fact that they both had that same kind of tattoo that your sister had.
I will let the garrison and Skillet know about this when we arrive then.
Okay. As you guys elect to finish up whatever it is that you are doing in search of, and you then move your way out and head your way to Skillet. I'm just going to put it down here. As you guys arrive, you notify the guards, and that brings the 24th day of Patchwall to a close. The guards send out a small contingent of soldiers headed back south to go investigate what it was you guys found. Thanking you for your service to the citizenry.
The Destroyer, right? The Destroyer was his name?
What?
What the symbol belonged to.
Oh gosh. I'm going to have to go back and look in my notes. I don't have it off the top of my head.
She informs the garrison leader that the symbol belongs to the god or the group that worships the god, and some of the things that they have done, including what happened to her sister. It's like,
right.
This is we found 2 giants that had that branding on them.
Right.
We don't know what they were. We didn't see any camps in the area. So,
well, your deed to the citizenry of Skillet and to Perrinland as a whole, and to this canton of Crestable, we are much thankful. There's 2 scourges that have been removed that we no longer have to fear as a threat. But we shall send men to investigate. Enjoy your stay here as long as you are. Good day, sirs. And as I said, they send out a small contingent of 8 to 10 riders heading south to sort of investigate your claim to the 2 stone giants.
Where's the Vorsward capital?
Worsvard clan is going to be over here.
Zoom out a bit.
Yeah, you zoom out. It's actually over in this south. Look, yeah. Okay. So Klatsburg is sort of the religious mecca for the entire country. That's where a lot of the priests, the head priests and leaders of their various religions, but they all fall under the same umbrella here in Perrinland. The old church and the new church sort of intermixed, but I believe Kreuzberg is where Nilo's family region hailed from here. So
all
here
right.
up in the hills, up in the hills south of Klatsburg.
Alrighty.
As you guys spend the day in Skillet, you begin to turn northward, heading along the north roads, heading up through Ompt and Hofstadt to Stamberg, up to Feuberg, all the way up
into, as you follow the roads sort of right along the borders of the Yaddle Mountains along the western region, working your way up into the Mounds of Dawn until eventually, 2 weeks later, after about nearly a 400-mile trek, if you take into account the ups and downs and ins and outs of the mountains. As the crow flies, it's about 300, but it's about an additional 100 because of the winding, turning, twisting roads. Fortunately, the closest you have to any event that has occurred along this is the occasional merchant caravans moving in opposite directions or crossing your paths. Nothing overtly concerning comes to you, although you do hear rumors along the way that there have been strange occurrences happening. Humanoid tribes coming down out of the mountains. There is a dragon, apparently a rather sizable white dragon, that has been menacing people going over the eastern hills near Traft and Kreistrich, and there's some gnome communities that have been under fierce assault by a dragon in that region. Yeah, but as I said,
I don't know who could have done that, but we must hunt them down and punish them for their.
Yes, exactly. However,
that was us that did that.
On the 9th day of Redireet, as the temperatures continue to move slowly in the south direction due to the fact that it is getting closer and closer to the winter months. As I said, on the 9th of what day did I say? Hang on a second. Where am I? There we are. That's going to be 3. So on the 11th day of Redireet, which is kind of like November-ish time frame, you guys arrive at the city of Clay, otherwise known as Exag. And that's where we're going to take a break. Oops. Let me fix my map. Let me fix my map. There we go. And let me do this. There we go. And that is where, as I said, we are going to take a break. All right. I love commercials. My
getting feedback in
favorite.
my headphones?
It happens when you talk
Hate
about
it, hate
pit
it,
games.
hate it.
Probably because there's 2 drawings every day. Pit games!
Hey, this would make a good beat.
Let me-
Big games!
It won't
Hit
let me
games.
close the ad.
The Florida Lottery. It's
I
good
love it.
fun. Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
All right. There we go. There we go. Anyway, I am going to.
Maybe I should move to Spotify.
I don't know, man. It's just it let me log in finally, but it still gives me the ads. But anyway, we're gonna take a 15-minute break. Hopefully, you guys will be with us when we get back. If not, thanks for being here, and if you're gonna be here when we get back, I appreciate it. We'll just be back in, like I said, about 15 minutes.
You won't see the engineer that slams the Nissan Rogue's door 13,920 times, or the corrosive chamber that simulates 15 years of life in 5 months, or the Rogue heat-baked for over 300 combined hours. What you will see is a vehicle that can take punch after punch and keep rolling. Nissan, #1 in new vehicle quality among mainstream brands by J.D. Power. We put it through the worst, so you get its best. For J.D. Power 2025 U.S. Initial Quality Study Award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. Awards based on 2025 model year. Newer models may be shown.
I am back. Hello. I just load myself. I did. Hello, chat. How are you today? How many people we have in here? You know what? I'm gonna let this ad break play. During the middle of a break. That'll work. Sorry if you're enjoying the music. I'd rather not have to deal with this during the stream. Thank you. I guess you saw me wiping my hand on that. No, I appreciate it.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
That was one hell of a fist.
Yeah, definitely. Hmm.
At Advent Health, we believe wholeness isn't any one feeling. It's all of them. Laughter to tears and everything in between. So never, ever stop reaching for what makes you feel whole. Learn more at adventhealth.com/human spirit.
KFC presents a tale in the obsessive pursuit of flavor. Colonel Sanders spent decades perfecting his spicy wings and his fluffy potato wedges, but as soon as all of America fell in love with them, we took them off the menu. Yeah, it doesn't make much sense to us either.
Yeah.
The Colonel lived, so we could chicken.
Nilo
Backed by
is a
obsessive
half-orc.
demand, the
Mother was
bold
a-
flavor
mother
of
was a human, father
KFC's
was an
spicy
orc.
wings and fluffy potato
Victim.
wedges. Come and get them.
Prices and participation may vary. Only available
And
while
she
supplies
has an
last.
older sister whose father was an elf.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. So essentially, I
And
never
we're back.
got into the father, the sister's father, but the mother was a member of the clan, and Orc Raid. That's where she came from, but she is a active member of the Versward clan, more specifically the clan Hundar, which is an elven clan, which is why she has the elf tattoos.
Okay. And that's what's on the back of those stone giants?
Mm-mm.
No.
Oh, sorry, I got lost there then.
No,
No, sorry.
the markings on the stone giants were something that was on Nilo's sister, who had been possessed by a demonic entity, and she used to be a member of the palace guard, the presidential guard in particular, and she was indicted on an attempt to assassinate the president of Perrinland.
She was under the influence of doing so, but she did. She was essentially influenced to kill the president. So all that is true. Is she did in fact try to do that, but it was not of her own volition.
Exactly. So Nilo's family was stripped of all their land and titles, and then Nilo took it upon herself to go figure out what the hell happened. In the course of the investigation, finally caught up with his sister, and they duked it out, and Nilo ended up killing his own sister. And as they did, whatever entity possessed her come blasting out of her like this black smoky flame, leaving the sister's corpse there, but the creature itself escaping into wherever it went.
Did it age her or just drain her?
It was just drained.
Okay, yeah, it just drained her of all of her life force and left a
Yep.
husk there that
Yep.
had a few final words and then died.
Yep. But they did some investigation, and these tattoos center around Igwil, the Witch Queen, from centuries ago, who was sort of ruled these lands. Some say she's the daughter of a demon or whatever, but rumors also have that she's Ayu's mother. So she had that going for her. And so these tattoos are reminiscent of those followers and cult-like members that are looking for the day that Igwil will one day return to subjugate the land. And so, as I stated earlier when we first started, there is a the sturgeon the sturgeon blood totem. Apparently, even though it was a force used to subjugate people, it also, by being intact, held back forces that had been in a mode of stasis almost, for lack of a better term. And apparently the destruction of that totem has broken that stasis, and now more and more throughout the land, you guys are beginning to see these bits and pieces of these old demonic cult-like entities influencing creatures or people or whatever. And so
Yeah, hindsight's 2020. Thinking back on it, what I should have done was gone to Traft, gotten 5 spell scrolls of Move Earth, and then dropped one of the totem heads into the hole in the middle of but fuck nowhere, and then close up the hole. The
Woulda,
totem would never have been completed,
coulda, shoulda.
and everything would have still been sealed.
But just remember, somebody had actually done something similar where they deposited these totems in various places, and yet they
put
begin.
them in places of worship and vaults, places
Okay.
where that are actively guarded, and they put up fancy things around them.
Okay.
So they actually had different factions of evil people keeping them, so other evil wouldn't.
Actually,
get it?
there were
Back and forth?
ancient places that they found them in. There were places from ancient locations, and there were like 4 different parts that they found.
I would just went to Kreistrich, turned a random direction, and then walked like 3 days in that random direction, buried it, and then left. Maps.
It just reminds me of the One Ring. No matter where you put it,
Ring.
somebody's going to find it, no matter what.
Someone's gonna find it. Yeah. Did you get my message, Sean?
I did.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you kept note of that or anything else, because
I mean, I have a lot of notes on stuff, but I don't have anything like up in front of me.
If you don't want to touch that, that's fine. It's
Yeah.
like that was just a narrative I put in for that, and if you don't want to touch that, that's fine. Don't bother.
No, it doesn't matter to me either. I was just all right. So
Yeah, I don't like this rumor of a white dragon, though.
So they funny story. Funny story. They actually met one of their companions, who was not.
We met the dragon.
Well, I'm saying one of the companions, Paviskro, I believe it was. Yes, it was Paviskro. When the party first gathered, it was the way they found him is that the party was in Kreistrich, and actually it wasn't how you met Paviskro, but while you guys were in Kreistrich, at the end of the first adventure, when they no, maybe it was when they met Paviskro. Anyway, regardless,
You
at
were
the end,
on our way to Traft.
no,
with the girl-
no. This was before that. Before that, so at the end of the first adventure, a wagon come flying into town, and it had this guy in the back, and they were screaming that the mountain wind has come, the mountain wind has come. And Paviskro, I think it was, when you guys first found him, he had been traveling to Kreistrich and had been waylaid by the dragon. And fortunately, they got away, but he got blasted with its icy breath. And so now, but they managed to escape because, they didn't get killed by it. But then later on in their series of adventures, they were crossing over the mountains, and the dragon stopped them and said, pay a toll or else. And so Paviskro, being a artificer, made 5 fake magic items that they tricked the dragon into thinking that they were true magic items. And the dragon, or was it 3? I thought it was 5. Okay, regardless.
He made 3 items. The other 2 were actual magical items. but they were kind of just like, they weren't very valuable, but they were magical enough for the dragon's concern.
Right.
And then he made 3 more magical items from his magic tinkering ability.
Right. So anyway, long story short, he gave them some fake magic items, and then the next magic item he makes, one of those items goes non-magical or disappears or whatever. So they just knew if they were ever going to meet the dragon again, it was going to be not good. But regardless, yes, Mountain Wind, as he's called by the people in the region, is actually a white dragon, and apparently he's causing a ruckus on the eastern side, and he's spinning up his efforts, if you will. But regardless, you guys find yourselves at the gates of Exag.
Everyone else back yet?
What's that?
Tarikus and Spartan both back already?
Who?
Okay, you're here. Spartan?
Oh,
Are you
I
still?
don't know.
Okay, yep. All right. We're good.
Okay, you
We're
sure?
good. Ads are gone. Ads are played. We should be good for another half an hour to an hour.
Okay, I don't know what that means, but okay. So you guys
Switch
find...
ads.
Oh, I got you, yeah. So you guys find yourselves once again at the entry gates of Exag, the high walls circling the town, the hard-packed, cracked, reddish clay giving way to more traveled upon dirt. Still has a reddish tint to the clay in the region as you step through the gates. The day is beginning to set as the sun begins to traverse the heavens on the backside of the Yatzil Mountains that make up the backing edge of Exag. You can see smoke rising from various places where the furnaces blaze as the ore that's shipped from the mountains in the surrounding areas begins to get worked upon and smelted down into whatever it's going to be made into. So the various ores that come from the surrounding mines and whatnot. I don't know why I did that. I didn't want it, but anyway. As you guys step through the gates, it is getting to be evening time. Ragnar, you can smell home. You could smell it from a mile away as you guys were approaching town, and now the smell gets even stronger as the acrid odor of the smelts in the forges that blaze 24/7 in this xenophobic town. You guys know that the people in this town are very much to themselves. They don't like outsiders. You guys have sort of gotten a pass from the people you've met because Ragnar is from this town. But for the most part, you know that folks in this town don't like strangers. But be that as
Ragnar
it may.
instinctively turns around.
But be that as it may, you guys enter into the city that you left so many weeks ago. Where do we want to go and kind of what do we want to do when we get here? I'm not sure.
The shop's still open?
No, the shops themselves have begun to close because, as I said, it's getting to be early evening time now. Many of the taverns and bars are obviously still open. Inns are still available. Some shops are open, but for the most part, the majority of town is rolling up its sidewalks.
I don't see the reason not to just head straight to my family's estate.
Okay.
Oh, you sure you want to head there, Ragnar?
Why? What did you do?
I did nothing. I know how much you love being with them.
It's family. You deal with them as they come.
That is the most honest ass phrase ever.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Handle business in the morning.
Okay. As you guys are escorted by Ragnar. Oops, wrong map, Sean. You're a knucklehead.
Ooh, even shows latency in here.
On what?
On Forge. It shows your latency at the bottom left there. Where
Yep, you can turn that off if you guys don't want that, but I just figured why not? Let's go ahead and...
That's cool. I didn't know why your shit's messing up.
I'm all green.
Yeah? All right. So, entering in, as I said, you guys, escorted by Ragnar, make your way past the great pyramids that dominate the center of this particular town, heading over to the western edges.
into the I guess for lack of a better term, the merchant quarter. His family being mercantile in general and well-to-do merchants as well. But over on just as you come through the gates, moving over to the western side of town, you'll eventually come to Ragnar's home. You are greeted by Ragnar's family as you arrive, and you can see, Ragnar, that your I believe your parents are still alive.
What the fuck happened if they aren't?
No, I'm trying to remember I'm trying to remember your backstory. I was trying to remember your backstory.
My brother was killed.
Yeah, your brother
recently,
killed. Yeah.
According to you.
Yeah. Your brother was killed. Yes, I know, but I'm just saying I'm trying to remember your backstory as to, did your father ever die and it was just your mother? But no, you are greeted. You can see that your parents are there. The family is just finishing the evening meal as you arrive, and the clatter rises up once again within the walls as the small ones running around, cousins and whatnot that are joining in the family meal. Ragnar's home, Ragnar's home, Ragnar's home. Mama, 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 as your aunts and uncles and other such relatives arrive. Your father, seated nobly in his parental chair near the fire, puffs upon a large wooden pipe, drawing deeply and blowing the smoke out. So, did you get it out of your system? Are you ready to come home for good now, boy?
Quite. Just came back from a job. The others wanted to pick up items they purchased from, I think it was the Cogsworths.
Aye. Well, supper's still hot. If you get to it now, you're welcome to stay the night, or will you be needing more time to think about what you want to do with your life?
Just stay the night for now. We have more jobs we have to deal with. Plenty more creatures to slay.
As you say that, his face kind of darkens. So you're not here to perhaps join in the family business?
No.
His face clouds even a little more.
The worst part is we had this conversation like a week ago in game.
About a month, actually. About a month.
Yeah, it's been.
What exactly does their family businesses again? They're just what?
They're just general merchants. Yeah. However, you did discover, not too long ago.
I mean, they're noble. They're royal merchants. But,
so they're not noble here. However, apparently, the family tree goes back to the days of the kings of the Khund clan, and while they weren't nobly directly, they were like the dukes and earls in that time. They sort of served at the behest of the king. But the Khund clan has long since been gone, which is what kind of started this whole thread in the first place of trying to find the artifacts that would help restore, because the new king, Ilmo Kermim, well, he's kind of like the last of the line, and the prophecy says when the last king of the Khund is ready, he shall reopen the gates to return the nation to glory. And so Ragnar's aunt, originally under the guise of looking for a new merchant trade route through the southern mountains into Ket, she actually was in the southern mountains looking for Igwil's lair, and that's when she and her
nephew, Ragnar's brother, were captured by brigands, and you guys discovered them, and come to find out that his aunt was pretty beat up, but his brother had been beheaded, and his head was on a pike when you guys found him. And so
I don't think we caught the leader of that little band.
that is
either.
correct. He did manage to escape, much to Praviscaro's chagrin. And so he escaped, and you guys rescued the aunt, and you took up the mantle of trying to find Igwild's lair, found the artifact, which was the lanthorn. It was supposed to guide you to the item that you needed. It actually guided you to the astral plane where you fought the astral dragon on the tower. Unfortunately, you lost the war, or lost the battle on that one. And in doing so, not only did you not get the dwarven item that he had in his possession you were hoping for, but you also lost the lanthorn to him. But
Lost the lantern.
yeah, so he apparently he collects these artifacts, and as people try to take them from him, he just takes their artifacts from them and builds his collection. But he is cursed to sort of guard that until those that are destined to retrieve them actually do retrieve them. And so then you guys were put back to the prime material plane, and then you went off investigating some other stuff. And now you went down, and when you guys came back here, you went back down and fought the temple, and now you are back once again. But so that's a long-winded explanation of the family as well-to-do merchants. Back in the day, legend has it that they were minor nobility. But today they are just rather, everybody in town knows them as rather prominent merchants. They know Ragnar used to fight in the battle ring, which is where he lost his eyesight. And you guys know that Ragnar's father is very high on Ragnar joining the family business. He's not too high on him going out there making a fool of himself and tarnishing the good Stormhelm name. So
I don't know about you. I have a storm giant kill under my belt. I think that brings a bit of honor to the Stormhelm.
Yeah, that's a true story. And so you find yourself now in the Ragnar Stormhelm family home as he offers you dinner. As your mother steps in,
Rethvig, leave the boy alone. He's making his own way in the world. Come, boy, eat. Looks like you've lost 30 pounds from the last time I seen you. Come on, we'll fatten you up.
As she leads you guys into the dining hall, wherein you can have a nice dwarven meal of salted pork, thick, hearty potatoes, bountiful mugs full of ale, and other such
This time he brought an
sundries.
elf home.
Say again, sir?
This time he brought an elf home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was waiting for them to notice.
Brought an elf home. Fucking Nyla looks like an orc.
Yeah.
They brought an orc home.
Yeah.
An orc elf. How
Yep.
did you manage to insult everyone?
See, I already got over the half orc because the half orc is still a fighter and was very respectful. Weird, but still. And then he comes home with an elf wizard, of all things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I bring home 2 elves.
Yeah. So as your father just sort of humps and puffs, letting the smoke blow away. As you move toward the kitchen, you see the old, weathered, white-haired patriarch of the Stormhelm family, your grandfather Bramath, as he shuffles past, gives you a little nod and pats you on the head as he
Ragnar will give him a nod of respect as well.
as he shuffles past you to go join your father in smoking pipe at the hearth. But you find yourself sitting at the table
feasting away when Angrada, your young cousin, comes over to you. She's grown some facial hair since the last time you've seen her. She's a little more portly as she sidles up to you. Welcome back, cousin. Where did you go this time? Anything interesting to report?
It was a bit of a wash in terms of what I was expecting. Nyla, what kind of temple was it again? Something to...
It's the same one down south of Kreistrich. I'm not gonna speak any further on who it belongs to for specific reasons.
The unspoken god. The dark god of the ancient clans. Essentially. You know his name is... You know the name of Tharisden, Ragnar. You know his name. I know Nilo knows Tharisden's name as well.
We try not to speak about it because the more people who know about him, the more powerful he can be, as he is a god. So we just keep it simple like that. The less people who know their relevance, the easier it is to keep Tharisden chained and contained.
We had the job down south. There were some weird cults of all sorts of bugbears and goblins and giants and
Giants, you say?
ogres.
You slayed a
Quite
giant?
a few of them.
Ooh.
Of course.
Did you bring me back any ears? You know that
Milo, do you want to show them the axe?
we could fetch a
why
could
not?
fetch a great price at the marketplace for a giant ears, you know.
She reaches down into her bag of holding and pulls out the size giant frost axe.
As her eyes go wide and she sort of steps back. Where did you get that? What size of a creature could even wield such a thing? Why would you bring it? And how did you fit it in a little bag? As she goes over and sort of grabs and opens it up and sort of pokes her head in there, trying to look around. What else you got in this thing? You got a whole house, do you?
No. I have field food and basic supplies that I do not need in emergencies. Those are all in my pack. She says to her, she juts her thumb over to the backpack that is absolutely filled with a variety of tools like healer's kit, the rope, lantern.
Oh, there's no dwarfen boys there then.
No.
It's not really
smart to put living things in these
she
bags.
sort of punches you in the arm. She's like, do you have no sense of humor, Nilo? As she wanders back over.
My sense of humor faded about 3 hours ago.
As she goes back and looks Ragnar right in the face. Tell me you're not gonna go seeking that worm that has been bothering folk to the east, are you?
The white one?
Aye.
I'm not gonna go bothering him. Those two.
We don't want to mess with him again.
See that you
don't.
don't.
Want to mess with him again.
See that you don't. They say he's the size of 2 of the pyramids in center of town, if you can believe it.
Well,
how big are those pyramids?
They're actually pretty large. The central pyramid in town holds the prophet, and it dominates the center of town. It's like one of the pyramids of Giza, right? So it's pretty prominent.
So he's not that big.
And they have two smaller pyramids in town as well.
Would one of those be closer to his size?
Well, that's what I'm saying. She's saying that he's bigger than the central tower, which...
but we know his actual size. We've seen him.
Yes.
He's only like a little bit bigger than the frost giant, wasn't he?
Yeah.
No, he's not that big actually.
No, he was bigger. He is an adult. He's an adult dragon.
Isn't that just gargantuan?
Yeah, it's pretty damn big compared
Yeah,
to
that's
you.
like
But
20, but
Gargantuan is still smaller
25.
than the central pyramid, right?
Yeah, it's
the
probably
pyramid's
smaller than that. The pyramid's bigger. Yeah, the pyramid's bigger. But she's just saying, people are
yeah.
saying that it's that big. She's never seen it. She doesn't know.
Your
He's
central
not-
pyramid is actually bigger.
Yeah, so
Sorry.
one of the two pyramids on the east and west of town are probably about 70 foot tall, give or take, maybe twice that in square. So 140 foot square at the base, 70 foot tall, give or take. The central one has like 6 steps, and each step is about 20 foot tall, so it's probably about 120 foot tall, the center pyramid in town. So it's probably about 200 feet square with about 120 some odd feet tall, give or take. So it's fairly sizable compared to everything else in town, right? Everything else in town is large, or a lot of things in town are large building wise, but those kind of dominate the center. But anyway, she's just looking at you saying, promise me you'll make no rash decision going after the beastie. I don't care. I don't care about your glory or your desires. We only care that you come alive when you return home. We don't want you coming home in a box.
There is no glory when you die. We have no interest in fighting another dragon. Or that one again, for that matter.
Thank you. So, with that, you guys eat your meals, drink your ale, and you're able to retire for the evening. In the... Oops, wrong one session. As you awaken on the 12th day, and I'm doing that for my own sake, so I can keep track of days. As you awaken for the 12th day, Nilo, you are approached by Ragnar's mother.
Of course.
Oh God.
What? What? As she has a scroll with a seal on it. Actually, it's a little envelope with a wax seal holding it closed. Nilo, this came by messenger not too long after you left the second time, before this last time you returned.
I appreciate it. What's the seal on it? As I take
it is your mother's seal.
Oh. Her eyes light up and she cracks it, opens it up.
As it opens up, it is a letter saying, "My dear Nilo, I hope this letter finds you well, but I must write it in haste, so it shall not be long. I must retreat to Traft, for a great white worm has laid assault upon Kreistrich. Many of the townfolk are joining me in our exodus to Traft, so if you seek me there. I do not yet know where I shall be staying, but know that I shall be there safe, waiting for you to return. Your mother, with all my love."
Ragnar, we're hunting a dragon.
Ragnar is just like sitting and reclining in a chair, just relaxing in his nice morning. And you literally just bother him before he even had his morning beer.
That's the first thing shit you hear from her is, Ragnar, we're hunting a dragon.
Can you not swear to not do something for more than 5 minutes?
Well, that was before the dragon attacked Kreistrich and forced everyone out to Traft.
I'm surprised there's survivors given how big that dragon was.
Oh, there's some smart cookies in Kreistrich.
But you're right. We're gonna need better weapons than what we have now for dealing with a flying enemy. Don't know about you, but I can't exactly break its knees while it's in the air.
I guess I can
Oh, I
swat it
didn't.
with a hand.
We're definitely going to need some some resource collection and some rallying.
Maybe a couple
Definitely
of
gonna
bullets.
need more bodies too.
That's certainly true.
You'll talk to the wizards back in Traff and see what they can cook up. Akami, have you ever been to the Traff's Wizard Guild?
I have not.
Today's your well, not today, but in a couple weeks will be your lucky week.
Maybe I can find some things. I have this particular thing though, that every time I try to use fire, it turns to ice.
All right, well, let's see if my limited training is able to identify that weirdness. That would be what, Arcana?
Yeah. Yeah, no clue. You've always known that various arcane spell slingers have affinities for certain spells. Some of them find a spell that they just really gravitate to, and it's kind of like their go-to. Or perhaps
that's not the same as this.
Or correct, or perhaps a certain type of spell genre. Like some are very good with illusions, or some might be very good with like abjuration or stuff like that.
Yeah.
But nothing specific to elements.
An
like,
element, yeah.
Yeah, like
Nilo's schools are evocation and abjuration as a
Right.
Eldritch Knight. She goes,
right.
wait, you're not. Are you one of those sorcerers? The one that your magic comes from a bloodline?
Oh no, not at all. I learned like always from a book.
And just because I know Nilo, or I know that Jacob does remember, but Nilo, you do remember that the headmaster of the Traft Academy of Magic is a wizard by the name of Corvin Mebranauer.
Yeah, I have a decent relation with Corvin. Well, we could
Corvin
always ask
Mebranauer.
the
Yeah,
You can
so
always ask the guild master Corvin Ebernow about that.
go
Maybe
ahead
he
and
knows.
give me a history check, please, AK.
Coming right up.
Oh, tell me nothing.
You actually have heard the name of Master Mebranauer. You never knew his first name, but in your academy and your training, you had heard of a rather affluent user of magic during the wars, the Greyhawk Wars. And they just knew him as the Mage Mebranauer. Did not know that he was running any kind of an academy or anything, but you just know that during the war, that name was very familiar among the ranks of those that you studied under.
Okay.
And this musclehead half-orc fighter is on a first-name basis with him.
Yep. So anyway, what do we want to do for the day? As it is, I said, the 12th day of whatever we're in.
So, Nilo and Tarikas need to go collect their weapons. I'm pretty sure that we both were getting our weapons from the same person. Now, I don't remember if we gave the coin up front. I think
You did.
We did.
You did.
We did.
But I'm gonna see if I can barter
That I
some of
do
that
remember.
coin back with this axe.
You could also ask my family to try to sell it.
That is true. I will try to barter it back, but I will, however, I'll I'll come back if I can't barter with that for the stuff back. Then I will I'll bring the items here and let your family deal with it. But yeah, for now, Dorikas and I will probably head out unless Dorikas has something else he wants to do.
No, that's what I've been waiting for.
All right, we'll make this relatively painless and simple. So first of all, Tarikas, what item was it that you were having made?
See, I thought it was a silver magic weapon, but I don't remember exactly.
What weapon it was?
I know it was a weapon, just of any type, because I was a magic weapon because I didn't have anything, and I was concerned about encountering something that may require enhancements to hit it.
Probably a
I
mace.
thought it was a +1 mace.
Yes, yeah, it was a base type. Yes.
All right, so let me see.
I don't remember if you had it silvered or not.
Well, I remember someone gave me a silver mace or silver weapon to use.
So that was really early on. We got some silvered weapons to help kill the werewolves. But those were on loan and we had to return them afterward.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I have just dropped a +1 mace onto your character sheet. As you guys go to the store or go to the crafters, the forges and whatnot that were manufacturing your weapons, as the dwarf there looks as you sort of go to stride in. I was going to be selling this not too soon. You're fortunate to have arrived before I remembered to get to it. Here you go. Took us a bit. Hope it's to your liking. And he hands you the mace.
Yay!
Now,
thank you. I hope it's. What's your warranty on this?
Guaranteed for your lifetime.
Very good.
So,
5 minutes, isn't it?
Yes.
Burns immortality.
Yep. So
becomes a demigod, raised uplifted by his fire.
So as you go to your place that you ordered your stuff, what did you order, Nilo?
Oh. Whereas I took a bite. I had a +1 sword. Nothing fancy about it, just a +1. Oh, or is it +1 flaming sword?
No. I don't no, the only as I said, in my world, sorry guys, you can't just go out and purchase it. You can purchase consumables like potions, scrolls if you go to a temple or you go to a guild or something like that where they're willing to part with scrolls for spells, things like holy water, etc. That stuff is all, to me, purchasable. Periodically, you may be in a shop and they may happen to have something that they know is magical, but it's not like a magic shop where you walk in, oh, I got these 4 magic items, you can choose from this or whatever, right? I don't do that. Manufacturing magical weapons, I am not opposed to, but it's never going to be anything other than a +1, right?
Yeah,
anything above that, you're going to have to find it. But in my world, nah, okay, maybe that, but yeah, no. But yeah, so I firmly believe in going out and finding it and giving the stuff instead of just saying, fine. Oh, you guys can go purchase a dancing sword or whatever, but.
I know that I was talking about getting a flaming sword. I think I was talking about making the flaming sword. I couldn't remember if that was part of the purchase or not. Anyways, so I'm gonna walk up to him. So I paid you in advance for this. However, I might have something you might be interested in.
What is this?
She's going to pull out the trident. She's gonna pull the trident off her back and place it in front of him. Individuals who take the time to synchronize with this trident can control fish, but it also has magical piercing properties, a lot like the sword you have made for me.
Roll a persuasion check for me, please.
Okay.
His eyes kind of go up a little bit. And so you just want like a trade, Z?
This is stuff. Was the Trident +1 or was it just magical?
Oh, it's in. I thought it's in your sheet. Is it not?
It is. I have to go back and look at it. Okay, it's just magical. It's actually not +1. It's just magical. That's fine.
Yeah, it is. It
Tracy
has
would
3
be fine.
charges, regains at day. And it has a couple, 3 charges. But yeah, it doesn't have any like special or whatever. But yeah,
the
he will.
The Tracy would be fine. It would be this and the 2000, I believe it was.
Yep.
Back with this. Back for the what I already paid in advance.
Oh, there it is. Okay. As he trades,
nice.
He gets rid of your Trident of Fish command and gives you your 2,000 gold back.
Nice. I can see a lot of good uses for that Trident, but those are all extremely niche.
Yep. So the next step is to get you guys on an ocean adventure where you have to go underwater.
yeah. Like I said, a lot of good uses for it, but it will be very niche.
Yep. So as you effect the trade and he gives you back your coin, taking the item from you and giving you back giving you your sword.
Yep. All right. Pardon me.
So then, yeah, it's funny. They charge you 2. Yep, I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay. Alrighty then. What do you guys wish to do for? This takes about half your day, right? So it's probably about noontime by the time you guys get there. By the time you're done bartering and haggling and doing what you need to do, and then you turn around and head back to Ragnar's residence. So it's.
I will send a letter to Traff to find my mother, replying that I have gotten her message, and we are actually on our way. We are about to head back to Kreistrich. So
Okay.
head to Traff first.
Take off a gold coin, please, for the sending of the message spell.
6,999.
As you are back now at Ragnar's home, what do we wish to do?
Disappoint my family by going out on this quest.
What's that? What's that?
Disappoint my family by going out on this quest.
As your mother sort of stands there with your father in the store as they're dealing with various customers coming in and out. Your father has a furrowed brow as he rumbles back and forth across the shop doing various tasks throughout. Your mother handling all of the sales and stuff like that. Both very quiet. Your mother occasionally looking at Ragnar. Obviously, she is not happy that you're leaving so soon. The fact you're leaving is bad enough, but the fact you're leaving so soon has her a little bit flustered, and your father is not speaking to you. Nilo?
Before we leave, before Ragnar goes to break the news to his parents that we're already leaving again, I'm going to give him the axe. I'm going to say, hey, your father always wants you to get into the mercantile business, right? Tell them you have something to trade. Or would that just make it worse?
It's already in the mercantile business, Nilo.
Yes, but he wants you to participate in it too, right? So if you give him an item to sell, wouldn't that technically be participating?
I used to do it when I was younger, Nilo.
Yeah.
I think this has the symbolisms you're looking. I don't think this has the symbolism you're looking for.
Yeah. But do you want to
would-
give the axe to your family to work with?
I wouldn't mind.
We got
They
no
could
use
probably
for this
drum up
axe.
some
We
more.
can't do anything with it.
They could probably drum up a decent sum of it at an auction. It's not exactly a weapon that you'll find in this area that often.
Nah, it's not, and none of us can use it. And There's a chance one of the wizards entrapped might be able to reduce its size, but that's a very slim chance of that.
Probably. Granted,
Alright.
I'm kind of curious what kind of stuff this dragon will have, considering he robbed us of magic items last time.
Now, if it's anything like history, a lot. Or the history could be completely, or the stories can be completely wrong, and he is a broke ass bitch.
He's a broke ass bitch. We really did get bamboozled last time we saw him.
Well, he is the one that got bamboozled last time with 3 fake items, so that's why I'm concerned about meeting him again. I know he's just going to immediately want to try to kill us.
That's fair. So if you want to deal with him, I would suggest we sneak up on him. Just kill him.
We will still need some help. Well, you want to give this axe to your parents to deal with then?
Yeah. We'll figure out what we're going to do with the dragon. First, we have to figure out a lot more basic information about him, like where the hell he lives. Then we can start working on a plan from there.
Alrighty.
He's going to take the axe. He's going to go approach the front desk as like there's a lull in the business and set it down.
You're
on
gonna
top.
take the axe? This thing is pretty dang big. You mean you're gonna drag the axe with you?
I mean, I got like 16 strength.
Yeah.
I'm a strong boy.
He can carry the axe. He can't swing it, but he can carry it.
Okay. Thing's like about 8 feet long, but that's okay.
I don't need to carry it like vertically. I'll just carry it horizontally like a 2x4.
Okay. As you approach into the store, your father's eyes kind of go wide. He still says nothing. Sort of stops and his head tilts back like he's looking down his nose. What, pray tell, is that? Where did you get such a thing?
Kill the frost giant.
His eyes go, You killed the frost giant. And he kind of glances over to Nilo for confirmation.
He's the one that did the most of the damage and the final strike against it.
And all you got to show for it is an axe you cannot use.
Well, that's why we're here.
Our job is clearing out stuff like that. And yeah, we did find a bit of jewelry, a bit of gold, a bit of other items, but we don't need to really worry ourselves about where to put those. This one, though, is a bit unique. It's not something you could easily sell, but I imagine the family would do much better with it, especially in an auction house. But we don't have the time to do that.
Oh, so now I'm going to be your secretary to deal in profit or do whatever with your things that you've got too much to do because of?
No. I expect you, as the head of the family, take a nice treasure that we've come into our possession and make a profit off of it, and then just divvy out the shares as needed.
And I suppose you'll be wanting your share.
I can wait until after you sold it. I'm not expecting anything up front.
Put it on the floor there. I'll take care of it. I always do. And then he goes,
set it to the side, probably like up against the wall or something, so it's not like it's not like flop against the ground and then injure somebody.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. And do mind the edges. It has a bit of a frosty effect on it.
Some kind of magic's imbued in it. I'm not sure if that's just something.
You brought a giant axe with magic that you don't even know how it works or what it's for into my place of business? Are you just asking us to be cursed and destroyed?
We know how it works. You hit somebody with the edge, and it cuts them in two, as well as delivers severe frostbite to whoever it hits. We just can't use it, and finding people to downsize it is phenomenally difficult. The best thing to do with it is to sell it. And who better to sell it than friends of our group or the family of the group?
Very well.
It shouldn't be that dangerous, Father. As far as I can tell, this weapon is only a danger if you're being cut with it.
I told you I will take care of it.
There.
You go
All right.
do whatever it is that you must do. We will take care of this.
Understood. We'll be back.
Thank you, sir.
As you go to leave, your mother just sort of slides over and kind of gives you a half a hug. Keep your head down. Dragons can't get their face close to the ground.
Did you read that message that Nyla got?
No, but
she was standing beside me when I looked over.
But I heard her. But I heard her say, "You're going to hunt a dragon." What other dragon would you be hunting?
Her loud goddamn mouth.
She was standing right beside me. She handed me the letter.
Well, technically, the store is separate from the house. Oh, that's true. She handed it to you. Yes, never mind. She handed it. I apologize. Yes.
Nyla literally just told her.
Yeah. So. Yeah, we're hunting a dragon. What? Son of a bitch. All right. So as you depart, give me a perception check, please, Ragnar, as you're leaving.
The cousin's watching.
No, it's actually going to be just a straight up roll.
Okay. Oh.
Might as well have been a disadvantage.
Fine, I'll use the advantage I got.
Oh, you're gonna use it? Okay. All right, go ahead.
Might as well.
You don't have to.
I'll use one. Listen,
oh my god.
Nilo, give me a perception check. Since
I can't be bothered to pay attention. Apparently,
this man is blind as a bat. He can't see shit. Why are you even asking him for a perception check? But you know what? Just to cover all of our bases.
Yeah, Raldo doesn't. I mean, Raldo wouldn't be.
If Raldo sees something particularly troubling, which Raldo's been around long enough to recognize eavesdroppers and traps.
Nope. Nothing seen.
Nothing seen.
Nothing seen. Nope.
We're passing by. If it's a person staring at us, Raldo just stares at them. Like, what are you looking at?
Nothing. You guys are leaving the store.
Say nothing to me.
You guys are leaving the store. You guys are leaving the store. Nothing is noted. As you guys head back to grab your gear, you're gonna leave this today, like midday, and leave and right away, or are you gonna wait till tomorrow to actually leave?
It's middle of the day, right? Yeah, we'll probably wait another day.
Okay. So, as the day comes to the close, you guys have one last meal at Ragnar's home. And on the 13th day of Ready Wreath, common year 586, you guys exit the Stormhelm home, heading once again for the city of Traft, which lies at least 2 weeks cross country, cross the lake, for you to get to, for you guys to get to Traft.
You said 2 weeks. That's gonna be 20 days.
I'm actually gonna look and see just how far it is as the crow flies. As the crow flies, it says 280 miles. But the best way for you guys would be to go to Nederquag, which is a city on the edge of Lake Quag, and from Nederquag to take a ship from there to Traft. So let's go 284 divided by 24. Yeah, so it is going to be about 2 weeks travel to get to Netterberg, then catch a ship to Traft. So it'll be about another 2 weeks before you guys are able to get there. So I'm assuming that's the route we want to take, or is there other...
That's going to be 11 gold for the feed and the rations to get to Netterquark.
Okay. Let's see.
You heard that right? 11 gold for rations and feed both.
Okay. If everybody wants to take that.
The rest.
Yep, take that from your character sheet. Before you leave town, however, you do receive a missive from the messenger guild, and it says it's a message. Oh, thank you, key lime pie. I am a fat man for a reason. You receive a missive from the Messengers Guild, and it's from your mother. And she says, "Dearest daughter, I am so glad I had not heard from you in so long. I feared the worst. However, you can find me in Middlestadt at the Argolf Inn."
Middlestadt at the Argolf Inn.
Middlestadt's like a district.
Yeah.
And she's at the Argolf Inn. So.
That's what it sounds like to me when you say it, so.
Let me see what you said. Oh, you put it in Discord?
Yeah, apparently the notes.
It's actually, oops. Let's see, the Argolf. I think I spelled it right. I guess I should say. Yeah, Argolf Inn. And that's how you say it. Mittelstadt. And the Argolf Inn. So, yes, but you got it right, essentially. So, as you guys, how much was it? 11 gold, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially everybody take off 11 gold from their character sheet to pay for your feed and pay for your own food, enough to get you across. And because it's getting late, I am going to forego any real cross-country adventuring. And 2 weeks pass by. On the 26th day, the 28th day is actually 15 days. On the, oops, is there even 28? Yes, I think it's the last day. Let me double check. Yes.
How much gold did you say? 20?
11. It's 11 gold. That pays for enough feed for your horse and rations for yourself. Yeah. On the 28th day, the very last day of the month, you guys are riding a ship for the last couple of days to go across the lake, the mighty Lake Quag, traveling from Netterquark to the city of Traft. The first day that you guys are leaving, it's relatively foggy. There's a light mist over the entire lake. Very eerie, very quiet as you guys are sailing. But over the next couple of days, storm winds begin to pick up until the last day. You guys are thrown about on the decks and then down below. 2 sailors are lost overboard as a massive, almost hurricane-like storm rushes its way across Lake Quag, sweeping across the land, battering homes, capsizing vessels, one of which is not yours, fortunately. But you limp into the city of Traft ports with a mast cracked, another one whose sails are completely destroyed, but you manage to make it safely into the city as you depart, and you work your way from the ports along the edge of the city walls and up until you guys find yourselves, having been gone for many months, at least 3 or 4 months, you guys, probably longer than that, as you guys find yourselves once again in the free city of Traft. If it'll ever load. There we go. You guys find yourselves outside the gates of the free city of, or I don't want to call it free city, but the city of Traft. It's high walls. Gleaming with the flags that fly from this particular region, this particular district or state, as they call it, the canton of Traft. The flags of Perrinland flying high. Actually, I take it back. I was thinking that Traft had the ports along the outside, but it's not. You guys are in the ports themselves, arriving, and you can see, as I said, the high walls with the flags of the state, the canton of Traft, along with the very familiar country of Perrinland, the red and white banner. You can see the large, off to the left, the huge structure that is the Wizards College. But you guys, as I said, find yourselves in the ports. You can see the warehouse district on the southern edge of the port, and the very familiar interior of the city beckons you as you lead your horses from the vessel that you rode once again into the streets of the city. And that's where we are going to end tonight's session.
Oh. I lost my 20.
No, I'll let it carry over. I'll let it carry over because that's who I am.
Yay.
One thing you do notice though before we go, I'll wait till next time. I'll keep you guys in suspense. What did we notice? So that is going to be our show for tonight. Appreciate everybody that's been hanging out with us. Our ad break ends in a minute, so I'm going to wait for it to end, but I do want to see who is out there that we might want to go raid. Game Master Eric's out there. They got something going on. Who else? Anna. I wonder what she's doing mapping, so maybe we'll go see her. But yeah, so I definitely appreciate you guys. For those that did not know, we actually finished our first edition campaign, came to a close this past Monday. However, I am going to be standing up a new first edition game. It won't be this coming Monday, but it will be the following Monday. We will be kicking that off. It is going to be starting back at first level. It is going to be starting in a little mining town known as Diamond Lake.
just north of the free city of Greyhawk. So if you're interested, come check that out as that brand new campaign. I'm going to be running it a little. It's going to be a little different in the sense of how things advance, because in first edition everything was all experience based, and and as you got, where'd that come from? It's because I talk too much. In like third edition and then fifth edition especially, you have milestone advancement. I'm actually going to be doing a first edition campaign, although it's going to be milestone advancement. So instead of just granting him experience for everything and whatnot, I'm just going to say, boop, your second level, boop, your third level, boop, your fourth level, because the campaign I'm running works very much like that. So that's how I'm going to actually run it. So you may see them just, boom, right in the middle of an adventure. Hey, you're halfway through it, session ends. Oh, by the way, your second level or third level, whatever. So very much non-first edition when it comes to that, but everything else, all the rules and all the combat and everything else is all going to still be first edition. So I hope you'll come check us out. Again, we're not streaming this coming Monday because it is a holiday, and I've got 4 players. I'm looking for 5, so hopefully I can get my 5th player in there. Still debating on whether I do have a couple of players from the original game are coming back in. I know Monkey is not, because I told Monkey, well, for one, he's busy as hell, and I don't know if he can make it every Monday. But the second is trying to avoid having one player in both games. So that way, if he ever wants to show up, he can start dropping coins on people, because he's probably got a gabillion coins now. So
yeah, 150K.
Yeah, so you'll be dropping nat 20s by the dozen. So, but anyway, I appreciate you guys kind of hanging out with us tonight. Our next session will be 2 weeks from tonight, as our party picks back up and tries to figure out what's going on with the mountain wind. For those that never knew, his actual the name that they say is Chilidax, but he is known by people in Perrinland as the Mountain Wind. So I encourage you guys to go check that out. But we're going to go raid somebody. I hope you guys will stay with us to raid. I'm going to go over to Game Master Eric just because he's always good to us when we get over there. So we're going to figure out how to push the buttons and raid the right people. And where is he? There he is. We're going to raid over there. Make sure if you guys aren't following him that you give him a follow. Show him a little bit of love. Let him know where you're coming from and stuff. But yeah, man, we appreciate you guys hanging out with us tonight, players. Hopefully tonight was a decent enough episode for you. I knew there wasn't going to be hardly any combat, so I wanted to drop that random encounter in on you guys. I'm glad it kind of worked out the way it did, because it kind of fits the storyline. Because that was a completely random encounter. I rolled dice for it to see not only if an encounter occurred, but what occurred. And
I like that encounter though.
Yeah, and over the entire 14 days, I had to roll a 12 to see if an encounter occurred, and I only rolled 1 12 out of the 12 possibilities, so or 14 possibilities. So it's kind of cool that it worked out that way early, and then let you guys get back to your village. But like I said, hopefully it worked out for you guys. And don't forget to update your D&D Beyond character sheets with the new items and remove the old items, so that next time we sync, it works. But yeah, we're going over to Eric now. We're going to send everybody over there. And as I said before, remember, in a world you can be anything that you want to be. All we ask is that you be kind. We will see you next time. Peace. Stay safe.
Anyway, that's Toot and Flute of Cahoots there, and then over there I have that beautiful
Have a
shield.
good night, guys.
See you, man.
See you in a couple weeks.
All right, bud.
Do these have letters of authentication?
Everyone take care and happy
Oh, yeah.
holidays.
Stat sheets.
Oh, of course.